Asuka got was to his DP, very much in line with what we saw to the other DPs that lost the ability to use a Roman cancel on block or on hit, just to keep it safe or to extend from combos. May, I think, had one or two other small changes, but it's been so long and they were getting very, very minor. So far, RainUchiha on this Asuka has the corner positioning, and he's pulling out the book. He's got ParagOnline to draw every single card within his deck. muffinz gonna spend the burst just to get 6 speed.
I like the idea that we saw there from muffinz, actually setting out the beach ball just in case other cubes come out to kind of clash with them and allow us to get more time to get in with that dolphin. Oh, tries to go for some pressure, but the press in the 2P into 2D was really clean there from Uchiha.
Oh, but the back throw incident, Jobber. This could be disaster for RainUchiha. muffinz is going to spend their RC, so RainUchiha, but we finally find the next frame trap, able to close out the round, never in trouble, merely creating drama.
And also keeping the burst as well in that round. So key. One great thing about May in this matchup, though, she does have a lot of disjointed hitboxes, right? Meaning that she can kind of swing at these cubes when some other characters might have trouble. It's just about getting into that boxing distance.
And just like that, we get close enough to swing, and RainUchiha will spend their burst. Excellent block on the tap, does deflect shield to push him far away, but is that what you want to do against a zoner? Doesn't matter. muffinz gonna tap their own dust, taking RainUchiha into the corner. Full wall break, still plenty of mana, so Asuka not at his weakest state just yet, Jobber.
Oh, so absolutely able to survive that, and now once again, muffinz put on the back foot here, has to swing back. We do have meter available. Could be seeing a BRC, a YRC if we get too overwhelmed in the corner, but we just need one touch, and the YRC is blocked.
No conversion on that one, but we got 2 tags of Roman cancel in the tank to cash out with, going for the tap dust over and over until we finally get the hit. Wait out for that last second burst. Excellently executed by RainUchiha to secure game 1.
Yeah, and you know, I really like that muffinz went for the burst there at the end, right? I mean, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, but send it. You only need one hit to win, so there's the possibility that the burst will pop off, and then you're gonna get that one last chance. Never die with burst, right? That's the one thing I'll say.
Never die with burst. If you have a resource, you should find a way to spend it. Now let's see how they're going to spend the resources this time around. No DP drawn on Asuka's side. muffinz going to close the gap. Not really getting a full conversion here, but we will combo into the overhead kiss and through the wall, bring me some flying whales.
Yeah, Yamada-san going to do a nice chunk. Already down on mana to where we can't utilize our 2 fire orbs here. This is where muffinz really needs to capitalize. Just keep the pressure going. No meter to save Uchiha either.
Oh, and now this is actually crucial. I think if you're RainUchiha, you're just calling this round done deal, out of mana, out of health, and it's a perfect for muffinz.
Yeah, out of options there as well. But now back fully stocked, still with burst available. We held on to the burst knowing that it was a fool's errand to spend it there, but the whiff throw means that Uchiha is going to take charge of the match once again.
And this is pretty spooky as well. They have the overhead spell. Speaking of, we're going to drop it real quick. We were able to change out our deck list and start tagging up things. Now we have the teleport on deck, so RainUchiha will be able to use that to reposition, but muffinz gonna close the gap, has meter, and 2H combo, does not RC on the slow counter hit to potentially scout out that burst. It's something that we might be seeing more of as we get deeper into this bracket. Asuka does recover his mana, Uchiha saves the corner, and now bring on the cubes.
Yeah, this is where it gets really dangerous. We have the auto draw card available as well, so we don't have to worry about possibly giving up pressure. Here comes the dark magic attack to break the wall, but it's not enough to get the kill. Still an upward battle here for muffinz to survive.
Excellent block on that cross-up teleport, but again, RainUchiha using these little 2P mashes into an immediate RC. It almost feels like an option select where if this 2P comes out, I can just immediately red Roman cancel, run my offense, regenerate my mana, cycle through my spells. If I get a hit, I can convert into it, and if I'm forced to block, well, I'm just going to get YRC. Reminds me very much of option selects that we see in games like Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Oh, absolutely. Very well said. But now, once again, we're stuck in this zoning area. This reminds me of Grand Blue as well when you're seeing people play against Fairy. But we are able to finally get in, get the wall bounce as well, right into the Dolphin Loops. Fully charged 6H is going to bust the wall, but doesn't get rid of all the mana just quite yet.
Oh, but look at this mash. This is massive. We're going to the red Roman cancel. RainUchiha finds last moment of burst, has to regenerate some of their mana, using their tension gauge, actually, just to try and conserve their health, but they're almost down to a pixel. muffinz will burst aggressively. The Dolphin has a meaty. All of a sudden, Jobber, it's all tied up here between our 2 first contestants.
Yeah, great awareness there from muffinz as well to just send the dolphin the minute we land, right? We have 50 meters, so if RainUchiha blocks it, that's going to force a 50-50 scenario where just breathing on them will get the kill. And like you said, tied up 1-1. I like the Gojo avatar we got in there. With the shades on too.
Oh, that's too clear. It's so crazy to me that manga is finishing up this month. Like,
Yeah, what is it? Like 4 more chapters? That's crazy.
Yeah, 4 more chapters. I think it's 4 or 3 more at this point, actually. I'd have to double check that
Don't
one.
worry,
But that's
chat.
just so
We ain't gonna
crazy.
spoil anything.
Nah. Keep watching the anime. Feel free to read the manga. It's been a crazy ride. Plenty of adventures. RainUchiha now trying to find the next adventure as we're cycling through our first test case. We have the full screen low once we generate a little bit more mana. Still on the very first test case. But
Huge
muffinz.
whiff punish. And look at that mana down to just a sliver. Overhead kiss is gonna break it. Shields are gone. And so is your health bar. muffinz suddenly taking the lead here, getting in the driver's seat.
Feels like that once we're able to get close enough and suffocate down the Asuka, that of course his options are limited. RainUchiha has not pulled a DP bookmark this entire set. I feel like cross up low, we try to get even trickier with it, and RainUchiha, is this May or Millia? Hold up a minute.
Yeah, finally, DP is on lock, but we're in the offensive scenario right now. Trying to go for that wall break, keep him locked down in the corner, gets the guard crush.
Tap dust. muffinz is so good at reacting to those. Nah, you both.
Blocks the burst, blocks the gold burst. Absolutely ready for any scenario. And there we go, nice press on the 2P, able to escape from the corner, gets the close slash, but because we went for the exploding red orb, it knocked muffinz all the way back to neutral.
Yeah, and RainUchiha still on that first test case. Finds the finishing blow, relying on just the pretty basic bare bones projectiles that Asuka has. And that DP was monumental to stop muffinz aggression as well earlier on. Now we're gonna get a combo right here, changing the test case to the classic third one where you get a lot of the trickier spells of Asuka coming through. And oh boy, we got rods, we got space portals opening up. Welcome to the Shadow Realm, muffinz.
Oh, but muffinz able to weather that entire storm. Here comes the demonic tutor. Search your deck for some cards, put them in your hand. And I like it, just staying on top of the cube, on top of the black hole to protect yourself. The one thing I've noticed here about Uchiha is we haven't really gotten a lot of the mana regen cards, right? And there it is, right on cue.
I swear, man, we keep calling out the cards as we're seeing them. It's just like Kazuka Takahashi himself saying, this card in this situation would make for a very interesting duel. Rest in peace, the GOAT of shonen manga. But look at this, GOAT of mix, of tap dust into the wall. muffinz once again. Brawn over brains here so far as we take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I mean, Uchiha's doing a really good job, but we are definitely lacking for some cards that make for really strong situations for that man, right? And specifically, like we mentioned a little bit earlier, that mana regen card. Being able to regen mana and constantly throw out spells, combined with the auto draw card, where you immediately get a card replaced when you cast a spell, is probably the strongest combination that Asuka has in any of his decks.
That's why you see people kind of switch up their test cases, want to get the optimal pairing of spells. And now we're going to see that RainUchiha is more than content to start littering the screen with these cubes, but muffinz navigates it pretty flawlessly. RainUchiha will deny the wall break with their burst, and now the cubes are coming forward. And muffinz will once again have to play this somewhat slow, but RainUchiha taking control. That's a gross little setup, but great defense from muffinz.
Here we go, swinging back. The Wild Assault is going to get a counter hit. Uchiha was trying to press, and now we're all out of mana. Oh, DRC finally. Mana comes back. Shield is back online as well, and now we can start setting out the geometry here.
Get a throw off as well. We got 50% tension gauge, full mana as well. It's only a matter of time. muffinz, how do you react to these tap dust so consistently? Amazing work. RainUchiha once again baiting the YRC, has had a good read on when muffinz wants to go for that defensive option. More often than not, it's going to get RainUchiha a very important round here in our 4th game.
Here we go, strung up. Archer of Infamy, RainUchiha coming through, goes for the 2D. And now we got the black hole staff out.
Look at this, muffinz trying to escape using the jump dust from May to delay the fall. We're trying to wiggle with the dolphins as well, but it's frame traps and cubes. We're going to prime the next couple of cards, taking a couple simple cubes, a slow one, a couple of those faster green ones as well. Dangerously low on mana, but we will spend our life just to restock that one. And I mean, Uchiha just needs to find the finishing blow here.
Yeah, we got the auto redraw card. I mean, the auto mana card as well. That was a very clean round for RainUchiha, just locking down the corner, setting out the geometry, and making it really difficult for muffinz to just figure out an avenue for escape.
Quite so. And noted as well, it took the 6 heavy from Asuka to actually get that overhead mix-up to catch muffinz. We've been seeing that muffinz has been able to tap dust successfully over and over again, defending against that one. But now it looks like we're queued up for one animation. We're not reacting to the other one. So now Uchiha might be considering leaning more towards the big book.
Yeah, the 6H Del Rules, as I like to call it.
I like that.
Here we go. The burst comes out, setting out some more cubes.
Oh, but this is big. muffinz gets a jump in on RainUchiha, who burnt burst early. Almost out of mana as well. You have to be absolutely careful around start. You just might be dead for this. In fact, you are.
Good God. That's what happens once the shields get cracked, bro. It is all over. Anyone who's played Halo knows how that feels.
Oh, and baits the DP. What awareness from muffinz to check the spells at the very start of the game, realizing that the DP was in fact bookmarked, and now RainUchiha almost running out of this first game with a loss. But we'll see. They're able to stabilize, trying to cycle through some spells in the first test case. But muffinz corners themselves. This is big.
Yeah, overshot that air dash. Really unfortunate. Gonna use the dark magic attack here to get the hard knockdown, break the wall. Look at this. We are full on meter. Positive bonus. Full in our hand as well. There's the empty jump into the throw. This is looking like check. Are we going to be able to escape for muffinz?
Wow, a burst from muffinz as well. You had one more round to play with, but it seems like muffinz does not want to even give that potential over to RainUchiha. No cancel out of the 2 heavy. We get the jump in as well. Wait for the best moment to drop that burst, knowing when May can't do anything to bait it. The cubes will catch her in air. A second dark magic attack. Mind Crush.
You know what? Even though we lost that round, that's fine because we were able to get the burst out of RainUchiha, right? Going into this final game, final round with the burst advantage is absolutely huge here for muffinz. Now, we just have to make sure that RainUchiha doesn't get a solid life lead, and this is a good start.
This is a very good start indeed. muffinz gets thrown out of the red wild assault. You are now next to the rods. The 6P, though, whiffs from RainUchiha. We're back in the corner. DP just came back in time. A little shimmy up throw will establish some offense for RainUchiha. We're going from the jump. No spell came out. I'm not sure if they were trying to input one or not. muffinz with the air-to-air into full conversion.
And your man is gone. Your man is gone. Broken through the wall with Yamada's on. There's the hard knockdown. We have 100 meter, but we get tossed. Oh my God, bro. The throw damage. Unfortunately for Potemkin, he's a little bit on the slower side, meaning that Aletheia might be able to get into Jealous Rage a lot more consistently and a lot easier. And if that happens, I don't really know what Potemkin is going to do to fight back.
We'll have to see indeed. Potemkin getting a couple of good changes in this patch. Mainly things to compensate for the White Wild Assault nerfs that we did see to the mechanic. Potemkin gets a lot more hard knockdowns off of some of his more favorable combo enders or anti-airs. An enormous buff as well to his heavily Potemkin buster. But we'll see if any of those come into effect. It's a slow game so far. But Aletheia pushing NotCoolSquidward. I'm just going to call him Squidward.
Oh, and there we go, getting the key grab. That is 100% on the Jealous meter here. Huge counter hit, getting the burst out of Squidward right away. Arakune coming through with the layup.
Yeah, and we still got the full damage from that super as well. So even though we were knocked down by Squidward's Potemkin, we still got damage right there. Mega Fist gonna try and come through. Potemkin Buster not gonna work. Aletheia not able to confirm. We ran out of our Jealous Rage at the worst possible moment. Hard knockdown there. We read the Potemkin, but not able to get a punish on the Buster.
Yeah, with that back Mega Fist, basically a reversal at this point for Potemkin. Stuck up against the corner, gotta watch out for the Buster. We're able to press out though and take the round.
Yeah, and so far we see that NotCoolSquidward is very grab happy with his Potemkin, has not been able to land any of these Potemkin Busters just yet. Aletheia sniping them out, so I want to see Squidward make the adjustment, represent the strike options a lot more first to get the conditioning going, but oh my gosh, you're going to be conditioned into this corner real quick.
All right, checking up in the air, still locked down in the corner and about to be sent right through. Keeper of the key, refilling that gauge and putting us back into Jealous Rage. Oh, and the cross up.
But now you're in the corner. We jump out of the Garuda impact. Excellent awareness there again from Aletheia, but also just looking for the Potemkin busters, I fear. Run up into that overhead. It's so disgustingly quick, but there it is, the conversion as well. Aletheia going to take game 1 over Squidward.
Yeah, pretty, convincing game 1 as well. Squidward had some good options there, but Aletheia playing around the Potemkin Buster incredibly well. We saw just a few Potemkin Buster options. Either we poked out or we jumped out. So now it's time for Squidward to switch things up and go for more of those strike options, right? If Aletheia is looking for the Pop Buster, we need to make them pay for that.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to have to see just how the strike throw gameplay is going to have to make the adjustment to it as we get into our next match. I see that y'all are moving the codes in the match arena. Thank you so much for supporting the ParagOnline FGC's players tonight. We have a sizable pop bonus payout as well. So if I'm looking at this one correctly, we are about halfway there to getting a top 6 payout for tonight. We need to raise $500 total. So we just need a little less than $250 to get that far to reward even more of tonight's amazing players who are competing in the first ever Guilty Gear Strive ParagOnline bracket. Everything's queued up.
Not too far away, letting the intros rock here as well. Just taking their time. Right back into a round start scenario, utilizing that 5P. 5P, one of the best round start options there for Potemkin. Just reaches so far and is incredibly quick.
Yeah, but checks a lot of aggressive buttons that various characters like to throw out, but oh my gosh, the low crush there from Aletheia. But we do get checked. NotCoolSquidward missing up a few inputs, I feel like, and so now we're giving up the offense. Here comes that Jealous Rage once again, getting the wall stick with Judgment and Sentiment. Send him on through with the super. Still have nearly full resources for Aletheia. Oh, it's going to be a mauling.
Oh my god, and that barely pushed out either with the deflect shield. Had to send out the Gigantor, but it didn't help us at all. Lockdown in the corner. Is Squidward going to be able to weather this storm? One more hit and they're dead. Here we go. Back Mega Fist hitting its mark.
Able to run forward. We see the 2D. Able to block as we switch out of our Jealous Rage state. NotCoolSquidward gets the Mega Fist. Not much of a follow-up to it. Hey! Oh, send out the rockets!
Yeah, we love Heat Tackle. That's the Iron Giant there. But the Mega Fist backwards actually creates some space. Oh, tries to go for another Heat Tackle. Not going to quite work out. One more time with the armor.
And we check him, and look at this. Not a single pot buster, if I recall correctly, thrown out by Squidward in that round. They made the adjustment, say, okay, and then start with a round start. Potemkin buster. Can I throw you now? How about now? Now?
Oh, broken through. Keeper of the key once again.
Through the wall we go. Excellent use of the Mega Fist just to escape the pressure. NotCoolSquidward trying to find the next couple of hits. The flick will stem it aggression. And look at this, Aletheia. All this time in Jealous Range. They never powered down from it. They just stayed within that state the entire time. Again, the same trade that we've seen before. Very much in Aletheia's favor. But now, we got no mobility. We got no Jealous Rage. Aletheia is going to have to do this with A.B.A's weakened state.
Yeah, but we can't afford to take any trades either here on CoolSquidward's side. Oh my god, the too far away from the 2H. That is so devastating. So was that 2D. We are so unbelievably close to closing out this game here, but at no avail. The close slash does it.
A couple of 5Ps not able to anti-air check. We haven't really seen a Heat Knuckle come out from Squidward in the set so far as well. Could be a great opportunity to set up into those Potemkin busters they desperately want to hit.
And utilizing the Wild Assault there to build up even more of that Jealous Rage and push further towards the corner, sending through the corner as well, right to the other stage. Blocks the slide head right into a punish and the burst. This might be all she wrote. Keeper of the key, there it is. 2-0 now for Aletheia.
This has been phenomenal from Aletheia so far. Just erring on the side of, I will not let the command throw character throw me. You can hit me, you can set play me, I don't care. I will simply not be grabbed. That is my only goal.
We have not seen a single Potemkin buster happen yet. NotCoolSquidward, though, doing a decent job of kind of playing around it. We saw that really solid round where we were throwing out a lot of those heat tackles. But now you have to start to mix it up, right? Rotate around between those options. Be unpredictable. That is the grappler mantra.
Yes, indeed. But it can be so hard to approach the Jealous Rage A.B.A that we have, simply just because, like, once you get to that Jealous Rage and you have Axemen to Judgment and Sentiments, like 30 plus some odd frames of guard point, it's so hard to actually make an approach on that character with that enormous hitbox flailing about in front of them, if you can even catch them in the first place. It's game 3 right now, and you know what? Intros rock every time. I respect it. They're putting on a show for us.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. Letting us see the pretty animations here.
Yeah, the high-res models.
That's kind of
okay.
mean.
Okay, we're going through all of them right now. Okay.
Potemkin's a good boy. All right, there's the 2D.
Yeah, he's very much a sheep in wolf's clothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, here we go. Unlock Jealous Rage. Wall stick through the wall. Actually. Jealous Rage, full resources here. Squidward is going to spend the burst. Aletheia not giving anything about it. Simply breaks the wall into the super as well.
Yeah, things are not looking good here for NotCoolSquidward. Positive bonus, hard knockdown, still 50 meters.
Whoa!
Finally! Hot Buster, you think you can run, and then they...
I like this. And we run forward. We catch him, actually able to convert as well off of that hit. That's a great bit of damage right here. Now look at this Aletheia out of Jealous Rage, completely unable to escape this corner. NotCoolSquidward from a rock to a hard place. Welcome to the Buster.
That's all it takes. One Pop Buster is all it takes to turn around here. Well, let's see if Squidward can keep that momentum going. Right now, it looks like it's getting stopped short. Only a glimpse of some life while Aletheia is ready to put it to rest.
Another big counter hit right here. NotCoolSquidward going to spend the burst. Doesn't want to give up any momentum just yet, but I wonder if they're going to find themselves regretting after all. They did have another round to play with. We're going to go ahead, pop the super, get the kill with a perfect Aletheia threatening set point.
Still has full burst available as well, while Squidward is sitting up around half.
Okay. Damage, Garuda. A second Garuda, but no Karas actually. That's why you're seeing Squidward largely stay in place and not able to close the distance. So bit of tech missing from the Potemkin execution in this set so far.
And that's the thing, to perform at a high level with Potemkin, you gotta have that execution down, right? Karas are so key to his game plan, but they're not easy to do.
Oh my gosh, and you baited the burst off of the 5K. Aletheia cleans up house with A.B.A and a dominant 3-0. NotCoolSquidward having their moments to shine, but really cool to see with Daisuke's vision. But here's our next vision right now. Hee-ho! Prince Peach, it's a Millia and Ino. Oh man, waifu battle, let's go.
Yeah, speaking of the ladies here, but Hee-ho coming through on the Millia. Hee-ho is a very fun Millia to watch here. Prince Peach, though, haven't got the chance to watch them play, so this is going to be very exciting.
Indeed, we get the jump in here, get the knockdown. Hee-ho is going to go ahead and spend the burst. Actually, at the moment that Prince Peach committed to the note for the Oki, so denying the setup, making sure that there wasn't going to be anything else tricky there. That deflect shield almost was a bit risky, but Prince Peach gets away with it. Uh-oh. Hee-ho, though, the next setup.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this matchup is that, unfortunately for Prince Peach, your movement options are pretty on rails, right? That dash forward being that hover dash, Millia is the queen of the sky, so trying to fight her in the skies is going to be really difficult.
We're going to see, and I mean, look at this, making use of Artemis, the newest special move that Millia got some patches ago, to like go for like the same side uncross-ups, if you will. Actually working out pretty phenomenally. We're going to go ahead and spend the super, knock Prince Peach down with the hardest of knocks. Let's see what the mix-up is. Capel, uh-oh. Didn't quite work, and now you are in the corner against Ino. I mean, you could lose the entire round off of this one. Fortissimo for the hard knockdown. I agree. Let's send the mix.
Yeah, that's all Millia needs is that one knockdown, right? Kind of similar to, that's all Ino needs, but kind of similar to how Millia plays, right? Get that one knockdown, start running that mix-up. But speaking of the knockdown, 2K2D right into the super, knocking it down into the next game.
That was the brilliance of your comparison. Doesn't matter which one of those characters you put first and second. The analogy works either way. These are two high mix-up characters that need a couple of touches to get the kill on you, but by God, they can easily get those with the set play potential that they have. Hee-ho able to take the first game rather, pretty convincingly, but let's see if Prince Peach is going to be able to kind of dial on in. Like you said, Ino likes to kind of float around the sky, but Millia is the queen of it, so I think it does hamper a bit of Ino's movement. Gonna go ahead and get everything readied up once again. Everyone letting the intros walk.
Yeah, Ino also not with the best anti-airs, right? That's another thing. So it's difficult when you're on the ground to even prevent Hee-ho from dropping right on your dome, especially directly above you.
said, does have one of the best 6Ps in the game, but some of those angles that Millia can get into can make it a little tricky at times. Okay, Red Wild Soul, we're gonna go. A new mix-up as well. 6P will catch as a punish, actually. Excellent 6P from Hio as well, calling out the dash. And oh my lord, that's a sick punish. Here, welcome to the blender.
Oh my god, yeah, the dash to the other side. Hee-ho, pulling out all the stops, firing on all cylinders here. I'm seeing mix-ups that you barely ever get seen pulled out by Millia players.
Now, it's a little bit of attention. Oh, the dive is able to come through. The JD able to get our secondary overhead. And I like this. Prince Peach not pushing the combo to stick to the wall, but instead, no, I want you in the corner to mix you. Blue RC, 5 people actually catch and trade. 6P from Hio stops the aggression. And with our follow-up, we're able to stuff the stroke the big tree.
Yeah, we had already committed there to the 6H, that massive hitbox covering how low stroke goes down to the ground. Mixing up with the JHs, but finally gets tired of it, puts out a 6P, and takes charge of the pace of the match here. Attempting to go for the throw, and you saw Hio was going for fuzzy blocks.
I know, just up, down, up, down, up, down, and somehow the throw completely whipped Artemis into a throw, actually comboing, it seems. We got the cross-up right there. Forcing the next situation. Good blocks from Prince Peach, but again, Hio not letting up any of this momentum as we use Artemis to cross up once again. A meaty disc is going to deny Prince Peach's wake up, and Hio up 2-0.
Right, so clean here for Hio. I mean, one of the most dominant Millia players making the rounds now in a lot of these online tournaments. They're so much fun to watch, and you're seeing exactly why, right? Pulling out some crazy mix-up potential. Says, it might be early on in these ladders, but I don't care. I'm going full throttle right from the start.
Indeed it is, and now actually, we're waiting to see if there's going to be any sort of switch up here. But no, we're just right back onto Eno. Had to get back out the cab. Inserting another quarter in, just getting that arcade experience, as it were. Okay, can Hio close us out with another 3-0? It would be our second on stream today. I wonder if Prince Peach has a little more fight left in them. Let's go.
I mean, they've definitely gotten some of these rounds very close, right? It's just about closing out the games. Counter hit JH is going to land.
No.
Stood there for what felt like 5 years to block the burst.
Absolutely unreal. We're going to get the hard knockdown as well. Through the wall you go. Prince Peach could very well be losing this round just off of this next interaction. Bad Moon, no meter to convert. A second Bad Moon. This time it go low. Prince Peach still able to block, but we're right back in there. Hio at set point.
Yeah, these things are not looking too good here for Prince Peach. Counter hit, close slash, gonna get that air juggle thanks to the hover dash from Eno. Cross through into the corner. Where are you looking?
And now it's gonna be full coast to coast nearly. Get the cross up as well. Disgusting, Hio. This is gonna be perfect. Nah, you tried. I respect the hell out of that, Prince Peach. Going for the call out on a throw with the Megalovania, but unfortunately, Hio just far enough away, able to jump over it, gets a very simple punish with a... It's all going to be for a bright future. I can't wait to see what the FGC has in store for us, not only for the rest of the year with other events like East Coast Throwdown, but also for 2025. Here we go, y'all. KingZorgaf and BadBoyRay. If I remember right, BadBoyRay had a good run relatively recently. I want to say even yesterday. There was a bunch of Kais in that top 8. Was BadBoyRay one of them?
Oh, look, I see a Goldlewis and I see King in the name, all right? Royalty recognizes royalty. You know what? I'm going to be a little biased here as a Goldlewis player myself. And right now, we are swinging, trying to put BadBoyRay into that coffin, make him pay for his crimes.
Yes, indeed. And I had my other Kai players mixed up. It was El Maza and Nub, who got into the top 8 of TNS earlier this week. BadBoyRay, though, starting up pretty strong here with the... You know what? This is pretty fire color for Kai. I'm not going to lie. We got the strike throw game going, a deep run-up throw. Hold the charge stun edge. Frame trap with the close slash. Able to get the full combo as well. Wall stick, wall break.
And around as well. That was a great comeback there from BadBoyRay. KingZorgaf was in full control up until that last point there. The moment that BadBoyRay finally got a chance to play, we just held on to that.
Yeah, indeed, and now Zorgaf being a little conservative, right? Like, I think in the previous patch, you would have seen a lot more like YOLO wide wild assaults, right? Because it used to be a plus on block guard crush move that basically set up for true strike throw mix-ups. But now with it being more of a neutral call or two where you are able to combo on hit, but you are -3 on block, there's a little more pause for caution here. But Zorgaf going to use these behemoth typhoons, send out the Thunderbird as well. start the mix-up right here. Catch BadBoyRay at the ankles. Break him with the coffin. Final round here for game 1.
Bro, hits the Raging Demon pose, too.
That's actually illegal.
I love it with the wind blowing out of nowhere. Beautiful. Here we go. Plus frames there on the Behemoth Typhoon. Tries to get the big overhead, but the dash in 2K. I like it. Just slowly but surely getting as close as possible. Down with the system.
Tear him apart. We had plenty of security gauge that on a little bit more damage. Hard knockdown, run forward. FD will push us away from the Behemoth Typhoon ranges, but BadBoyRay caught in a corner, nearly at a meter. 'Twas only a matter of time, some would argue. KingZorgaf putting one of the 3 kings away here in game 1.
Love it. Love to see the work here from the big boy army. You know what? Summer may be over. Brat summer may be over, but big boy summer is forever. We're moving on into big boy autumn here.
Big boy is not a fad, it is a lifestyle. I think many would argue. It endures the 4 seasons, optimal in all conditions. Now let's see what Zorgaf can cook up here, or BadBoyRay, who had a great start in that first game, is going to be able to retaliate.
Did you see the skinny Goldlewis on Twitter?
I have not. Nah, you can't say. You can't say much.
It's really cursed.
That sounds cursed, man. Like, Goldlewis does not believe in cardio, all right? Like, he just don't do that. He's just not built like that, you feel?
I mean, he be running, though, full screen trying to swing this coffin. But yeah, he's all about that strength training, that strongman training. 2D, get the mortal counter. Burst finally comes out.
And there's that wide wild soul. But BadBoyRay actually respecting the pressure afterwards could have definitely contested against it, because wild assault is no longer plus on block. So even missed opportunity, maybe just still fighting off some old habits. KingZorgaf not getting the mix-ups I think they wanted there.
Yeah, we definitely wanted the low behemoth, but unfortunately just didn't enter it fast enough. Still in a really good spot. We have time to whip the 2K and still swing the coffin right at you while you're charging up the heavy stun edge.
And he does the Akuma again. I swear, the aliens in the coffin with a fan just blowing it as hard as they can and say, "You're the win. I got you. You're cool as hell. Keep swinging me." BadBoyRay once again in the corner. Able to get the pressure once more, but look at this BadBoyRay. No meter to their name practically. Has to hold all this pressure and chip damage. Finally, relief is given to you, but at what cost?
Oh my lord. Another game down. Game 2 for KingZorgaf. Living up to the name here. I feel like Zorgaf is a reference to something. It sounds like a Power Rangers villain. I
could see that, you know, like Zordon's evil brother. Oh, it's my evil brother, Zorgaf.
Oh, it's
Mom never liked him. What do you got?
It's a World of Warcraft thing.
Oh, very cool. That does check out. We can figure out our references all the way around. I mean, in this day and age, right, there's so much cross-pollination, if you will, of interest, right? Like, there's not really anyone who I could think of who is this is my ride or die series. They'll have their favorites for sure, but they'll dabble in a bunch of things. This time, the meaty Behemoth Typhoon. We get caught by the white wild assault, though, and now BadBoyRay in the corner. Time to be disciplined, it seems like. We're dabbling in a little bit of plus frames here, and BadBoyRay doesn't want to deal with that at all. Still has to hold on to that JD immediately into the throw, get the headbutts in. Oh my god. Hero burst here from King Kai. Gonna have to see. Not able to get any of these right now. The 2S gets interrupted by the 2B. Goldlewis saw the sword in motion, said, "I don't need a weapon. Hold this elbow." That's the bionic elbow there. Shouts to Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. American's Dream. I mean, KingZorgaf is on an absolute tear right now. The overhead Behemoth Typhoon catches. BadBoyRay once again in the corner, under pressure, under duress. The only lifeline is yours, and BadBoyRay, despite getting these counter hits, not really seeing a lot of cancels into like Stun Dipper, right, for Kai's classic knockdown move. So again, this 5H, no follow-up right there. No follow-up again on that 6P. A lot of missed opportunities here for BadBoyRay. Flip on in to the 5H. Ooh, but the YRC coming on out. JD has been doing so much work here for KingZorgaf. The raw red wild assault able to get a hit. We're gonna get things start up right here. Deflect shield will push BadBoyRay away. jump in. We have to hold the pressure. Red Roman yet again. We stand up. We get caught at the ankles, and it's a jump scare for Goldlewis to run up and throw you. KingZorgaf will take it 3-0.
Yeah, and we never really adapted. There were so many times that KingZorgaf,
With the character who I need to look at again, Axel Lowe, baby.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
Mr. Lowe himself.
you know, it just happened yesterday, and I commentated it, so you'd think I would know right off the bat. But I'm pretty sure Deathheaven did make top 8 in TNS in a stacked bracket, right? So Deathheaven, very, very strong Axel player. Axel definitely got some cool changes, maybe not as sexy as, you know, Johnny and Testament's changes, but still really solid changes for his overall toolkit.
Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, the snail right there. Going to kind of keep Asta at bay. Deathheaven may be cornered, but not out of options. Excellent block on the tap dust. Everybody has those reactions today. Man, no, I feel better about my scene calling this a boomer check, and I also feel worse that I certainly am booming.
The closer you get to 30, the harder it is to block. All right, but the 5H there to prevent the jump in from Asta. I like that a lot. 5H, a really underrated button for Axel.
Indeed, and there we go, right? We got the pressure from Kiske into the Tyrant Ray. We get the clean hit as well. That long hit stun frame towards the end there. On the offense once again. Overhead just in time to get the Red Roman cancel. And look at this Deathheaven being so smart, saying, nah, I got hit. I acquiesce this round. I want full burst going to the next one.
Yeah, let me tell you, this matchup was not fun for Axel, right? Sin just has so many tools to explode forward and get into Axel's, you know, just in his bubble, in his uncomfortable zone. Nice.
Set up here.
Yeah, the Winter Mantis there, able to follow up really clean.
Rensen spam. Too heavy, gonna be able to check Asta's approach snail. And I love this Asta immediately with the DP. Changes that move as well since Sin had to get some extra things. Second time that's happened. Asta always ready with the extra clash mash just in case.
But yeah, if they're going to hit Rainwater on you and be incredibly close, throwing out the DP when they land is really smart because most Axel players are going to press immediately.
Send in the tornado, but look at this. Asta actually able to strike Deathheaven before the tornado's active frames could interfere. You are able to poke through that special move. Frame traps coming through. Deathheaven just being rampaged on in the corner right now. Amazing stuff from Asta, able to take aim.
I love what I'm seeing here. The work coming out from Asta. Really getting into Deathheaven space and forcing these interactions. That's the good thing about Sin. Sin being able to move forward with that, we call it the Sun Dipper, right? Or the elk hunt. Able to get in and force that 50-50 scenario with meter to back it up. It's absolutely devastating.
Sun Dipper is such a wholesome name for a move. I'm toxic when it comes to Kai's move. I go, oh, Scum Dipper.
I mean, I call it Scum Dipper too.
Yeah, right?
For the father, it's Scum Dipper. For the son, it's Sun Dipper.
Does that mean Soul's the Holy Ghost? No, he's Grandpa. What?
Yeah, he's Grandpa Soul.
He's Grandpa Soul.
That's why it's called Grandpa Viper.
That's actually OD. Oh, but look at this. Deathheaven almost adding an OD combo. Asta not afraid to boss out with the Hawk Baker. Here we go, Deathheaven. Getting some space established for themselves. Winter Mantis into the time stop. Oh my gosh, the combo never ends. When did Axel Lowe get so saucy? He's British. He doesn't believe in that.
Oh, and the 2K2D. He frequents the Indian cuisine, you know?
Indian cuisine, yeah.
Yeah, if you want good food in Britain, you got to go to the Indian restaurant.
You know, my girlfriend turned me on to this sauce stuff.
It's called butter chicken.
There's more than just tartar sauce, love. What?
Oh, but here we go. Pick up with the rainwater. Going right back into it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the rainwater loops. I like what I'm seeing. Sets up the one vision once again. Clothesline from hell.
And the time stop as well. The sound cue and everything fading away. Man, this character, he is too cool to be a zoner. I'm vibing with this way too much. But Kiske now on the aggressive, has Deathheaven in the corner, but 2S is there to save the day. Full conversion as well. The combo don't stop until you did.
I thought you were about to say the combo don't start until he walks in.
That also works too.
A little too much Kesha.
A little too much? That's crazy. I'm getting a little too much. I'm getting my snail and rainwater crossed up. I gotta call it the right ones. Just double checking, because you've been right on the rainwater. So I'm like, hold up, am I saying it wrong? Yeah, snail is when he's on the ground and swings up.
Yes. Jesse, I just think rain comes from the air. So he's in the air when he does rainwater.
I see. Right, and snails on the ground. Ooh.
That's right.
It's Jeek in the comments. These Zoomers don't even know who Kesha is anymore.
Hey, she just dropped a new kind of banger song, right? Joyride? So I think the Zoomers know.
We'll see. All right, Asta. Death Heaven going into game number 3, and it's the first time we've actually had a tied up set in a while, KingZorgaf, for this stream now. And Asta with the burst going to maintain offensive pressure. The overheads from Sin coming through, but well delayed on that burst from Death Heaven. Not giving up on this round just yet. Good 2S.
Nice. Yeah, so good on the 2S attempts here. Asta really trying to approach from the air, which is not necessarily Sin's strong suit, right? He's really good at kind of mixing you up with the IAD back JHs, but trying to jump in on you, not the best. Not going to matter, though, because once you get in, Sin puts out that damage.
So hard to push away. He has so many advancing special moves to maintain offense, even against a mechanic like Faultless Defense. Death Heaven trying to use it right there to create that space, but Asta just sticking to him. A Predator on the hunt. Sees the rainwater coming through, able to somehow anti-air with a close slash. Now we got positive bonus and a dream.
Yeah, the blood's in the water here for Asta now. Gonna get anti-air by the 5P. Look at that. These full conversions. All of that off of a 5P anti-air. Nearly half of Asta's health.
Axel got some damage right now. Nice tech on the throw, though, Death Heaven. Retain the offense right here. Ooh, we had a burst right there. The beak driver could have led into a combo that been the end of it. Death Heaven, though, getting out of the corner. Crosses up Asta's input. That probably was a DP that was supposed to come out. Speaking of, oh no, you got not like this.
You ever get whiff punished with the downward follow-up of the DP? That's crazy. What an interaction there with hitboxes, but that's going to allow Asta to get that 2-1 lead.
That's crazy. I just saw like the comment from Asta on his own thing. Like, I played homeless. Like, my God, that DP was homeless. Had no home going up, but just found a place to squat on the way down. And it's on Axel's life bar of all things. Asta up 2-1.
Let's see if we can close it out here now. Death Heaven was so close in that last round there. Just an unfortunate interaction. Axel players really love that 2K, right? Low profiles, but sometimes that low profile can be a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, meanwhile, Asta showing that despite the inability to safely cancel their DPs, still more than willing to throw out the option. After all, I didn't pay all this money to play just to block. Here we go, Asta with the corner. What a run-up throw, actually catching Death Heaven at the start of the button. Another serving of it. Now, you can't keep walking up like this on him.
Oh, preemptively trying to bait out with an anti-air. 2S is gonna whip, and we're gonna get sent straight through the glass. Set point for Asta.
And to see if Death Heaven's gonna be able to do anything with this one. Got that Elfelt theme in the background as well. What a banger.
I want to know what Death Heaven's favorite Death Heaven song is. Obviously, it has to be their favorite band if you're going to name yourself after it.
Right, true. See, that's like, you know all the deep lore and everything right here. I'm like, that's a band? Man, I'm over here. That's actually
true Guilty Gear fashion, naming yourself after a band.
Exactly, right? I mean, that's what made me love Guilty Gear in the first place. I'm like, wait, this is all metal references? Wait, Ride the Lightning, that's Metallica. Guns N' Roses! Third Eye opening, Death Heaven opening up this third round here. We're going into game number 4. Death Heaven needs to win this if they want to keep their ladder run going strong. Asta taking to the corner. We got the tornado. No jumping for you. A burst will be spent. Yeah,
the tornado actually blew up the DP there. Really interesting. Sending out the tornado for Oki again. Goes for the overhead with the fade down BRC. Getting the fade down BRC is actually so clean. Normally I see a lot of Axels, myself included, getting red roaming cancel fast RCs, right? So knowing that you can delay it enough, I couldn't quite tell if that was a reset or if it was off of like hit stun from maybe the tornado. I'd have to see a replay of it. But getting the BRC on that was so clean.
And it's a different thing every day. You play hella funky. Oh, I get it. It's because it's win and loss now. Okay, I'm decoding that one. I don't use so many of these features in the Guilty Gear Strive lobbies. I need to amend that. But honestly, y'all probably ain't going to see me for a week Strive scene. I got a Dragon Ball patch to go through whenever they drop it tonight, tomorrow. It's going to be exciting things on the horizon for that game, but also just in so many fighting games in general. We got Terry coming out for Street Fighter 6. Heihachi on the way for Tekken 8. Granblue just got Versusia out and a whole new patch to check on things. A little bit of an odd start. Also just going to wager a little bit of health at first, but now we're back into things proper.
Yeah, there's so much clean stuff on the horizon. It's a good time to be a fighting game fan. Good time to be an Arch System Works fan, too. 2K reaching so far, actually stuffing the Sun Dipper.
We get the jump in, actually. Bait out the super. Death Heaven. Actually, I said bait out. Asta just got fully caught by it.
Oh, and then JS, my beloved. Also, shouts to Kizzy for coining the term Sun Dipper. Much love to Kizzy K. 2S is going to hit its mark.
Oh my gosh, that 2K you mentioned earlier coming in dandy. And look at this. We had the close slash punish in between the two hits of Sin's DP, but Sun Dipper comes through. We get the low as well. 1 bar stamina left. Gonna regenerate a little bit during this Axel combo. Now Asta do or die here. Keep this run going strong. Not able to get a full pickup. 2K2D will catch him wiggling in between. Staying very grounded. Tap dust catches Asta. Axel bomb to the corner. Set up the NATO. YRC.
Oh, YRC straight into the far slash, swinging back, gets the counter hit. This is not looking good. We're trying to go for coast to coast, and we do.
Able to get it right there. Very passive. Death Heaven just waits out the offense, and Asta, well, very clearly not happy with the outcome of that set.
Want to know what's behind the paper, all right? You want to know what made these bones? You don't want to know what made those bones. Here we go. Symphuukai jumping right on in. One of the premier Testament players up against, yeah, Walter. One of the premier Millia players.
This is going to be absolutely insane. Symphuukai getting started off with the Grave Reapers. Testament seeing a couple of quality of life buffs, opening up new potential movement and neutrals, set play. All kinds of just nice quality of life things. And since then, Symphuukai has been able to get pretty good performances with the character. We saw 2 Testaments in the top 8 of TNS just a couple of weeks ago, actually. Walter is going to spend the burst, pushing Symphuukai to the corner. The Capel comes through, and it's a big opportunity for Walter to get some set play going.
Yeah, the main thing about this matchup, right, is that Symphuukai, unfortunately, is going to have to commit to a lot of these options, whether or not you're going for upwards Grave Reaper or grounded Grave Reaper, to try and call out how Walter is going to approach. But now we're going to be able to take the round there. And quality of life is an understatement, Mangak.
No,
some of these changes are pretty crazy.
They are very substantial. You might see some full screen Arbiter signs now. You're no longer safe anywhere. Big buff for Testament zoning, especially against some other zoners. Some different spawning for the Succubus as well after Grave Reapers, meaning that she's more consistently, or they, excuse me, are more consistently able to apply the Crow, get the follow-up on there, just with the different angles that you get covered now with the increased range. Tons of stuff here for Testament, rocking it like a Themperor should.
Yeah, don't worry. Testament goes by all pronouns, all right? And you heard the theme song.
Oh, true. And again, I love that element, too, where you get like a more masculine voice in the English dub and a more feminine voice in the Japanese dub. It's so good. I mean, just nice good cooking.
This character is just so saucy, and look at that. Catching the command dashboard, baiting out the burst. Symphuukai closing out game number 1.
It's not the first burst bait that kills you. It's the second one. Symphuukai using the Stain State pop to set up the next burst bait after we already used the RC to scout it out Walter. Just, I mean, in a lose-lose situation. But like you said, never die with burst. Always spend it, even if it gets baited. You have to go out with a fight.
Yeah, you have to have a chance, right? Because it's never over until Slash hits the screen.
Duel 1.
Now, actually, okay, so this match has some interesting implications. Symphuukai's record right now in the bracket is 5-1. Walter is 6-0.
Yeah.
Symphuukai has a little bit of a lead right now. Could be the first stain on Walter's record to get them into a spot to actually qualify for the top 8. We'll see how this all plays out. 6P from Testament. Here comes, and look at that, full screen Arbiter design. No, you nasty like that now.
Yeah, and look how long the Succubus stays out as well after the Grave Reaper. That is massive for Testament. Here we go. Succubus sisters, the Terror Twins, coming through to break the wall and take the round.
Millia on defense, incredibly weak, does not have access to an invincible reversal outside of supers, as well as has some of the lowest health and guts in the game. So play with a nice edge when you're using this incredibly mobile character. I mean, look at this.
And being as mobile as you possibly can, as tricky to catch as you possibly can, is the key to playing Millia. Sometimes it's not necessarily about getting the hit, it's just about being incredibly slippery, and that's what Walter is doing right now.
Look at this, the cross-up comes in once again. Here comes the mix. We go up for a throw. Walter not going to RC, actually. Just wants to run with the next mix. Eyeing that YRC. One more set of meter as well. We can use it just to keep the offense going. A double overhead will catch Symphuukai. Walter with a good round on the board for themselves. Looking for the next couple of hits. It's Symphuukai that establishes the nooch. Setting out these Grave Reapers, tagging with these crows, trying to get the stain states applied. There we go.
Yeah,
Look at that.
we're covering every single angle of approach here. Still has that 50 meter available. Catch you with the counter. Oh my god, your health. I think you're dead. Help!
Help. Send help!
Oh, just barely alive. I wonder if we went for 6H and maybe that would have been enough to get the kill. I'm not sure on the routing, but Grave Reaper there coming down that diagonal angle is going to be enough for Symphuukai to close out game number 2.
Absolutely unreal. I mean, Testament, so much of their offense is a lot more powerful. We got to see, right, that Symphuukai was able to teleport to the Succubi they planted after the Grave Reaper, still have the Succubus active to then send the Crow down so you're able to cross the screen, get in your opponent's face, apply Stain Stake to them. It's just massive quality of life things, massive buffs for Testament. And the small patch, mind you. What are they going to get in the next patch? We will have to wait and see.
Not too far away.
Finally a month away.
All right, dash on in. Nice press in the 2P there from Symphuukai. We're going for kind of low committal options here too, which is really nice, right? Not going for anything too crazy, just trying to find that hit, and then we can start putting out our bigger buttons to run offense.
Yeah, but look at this. Symphuukai trying to fight their way out of the corner. 6P to contain Walter's approach. And look at this. Teleport out. Just get me out of that situation. Both sides. You know, well, what is distance? It is merely just a construct of the human mind.
Grave Reaper again. Arbiter Sign going to hit its mark.
See, blocking the 6K overhead. Had to respect the plus range, if I recall correctly. Uh-oh. Big for Walter now. Get to the full corner off of the Iron Savior. Symphuukai, Pixel, and a prayer.
Yeah, still alive, but we have 50 meter available, right? If we need to, we can just send out the Succubi Sisters to try and lock down, but unfortunately, we're stuck in block.
And look at this. This gets even nastier. Somehow able to defend against that situation, denying any chip kills with the flawless defense. But there it is. Finally, we get the next blow. Symphuukai falls after a valiant effort.
That was so close there. We nearly were able to score a hit and bring things back, but Symphuukai still sitting up 2-0, right? So not sweating too much on what's happening in that last round, just looking forward.
10 top for the knockdown, lockdown. Artemis just to maintain the offense, and now Symphuukai gets a chance to play. Pushing Walter up and around. We get the full charge of Grave Reaper. Has to block the Arbiter Sign at full screen. Oh, the big pickup here for Symphuukai. Bring out the sisters!
Yep, Terror Twins once again carrying all the way to the corner. Not going for the wall break, which is really smart. You want to keep Millia locked down, not going back to neutral, and put the pain on her. Set point now for Sim.
Always amazing and interesting to see how players interact with the wall break mechanic when they choose to go through and when they say, no, now's not the time. I need the corner for the positioning. Oh my gosh!
Oh, this is so much damage. Succubi Sisters again. This time is going to break the wall. We were just too close. Nothing we could do about that.
Flex shield to deal with both Arbiter Sign options. Symphuukai not able to get the combo, but the 6B stabilize into the Red Roman cancels. Symphuukai gives Walter their first loss in the ladder on stream with a 3-0. If that doesn't tell you how spicy this potential top 8's going to be, chat, I don't know what will. This is going to be sick.
Yeah, kind of dabble with Mei in the current version of the game. Lord Knight being another one of them, right? Maybe Slash isn't going to be the only Mei out there.
Have to see, indeed. Mei has always been a character that a lot of players have regarded for various patch cycles as one of the strongest characters within the game. She has explosive high damage, a really good strike throw game, amazing neutral, huge normals. I mean, look at this. She's able to just completely delete some of these cubes that Druice wants to send out with Asuka here, but about to see how it works out. I love this from UMISHO, going with the Orcas, not getting the wall break, but honestly, you're fine with that. You got Druice in the corner. His mana is regenerating as we speak. The burst is baited. Your life is deflated.
You know, the interesting part about this, too, is this is the same matchup that we saw, not player-wise, but character-wise. This is our very first match of the night here on Paragon.
Look at this. UMISHO just checking the blocks from Druice. That's one of the nerfs that Asuka got a couple of patches ago, making it so that it's easier for a lot of characters to check the projectiles, giving some more interactions against this very powerful zoner. Gonna get not a wall break, actually. We're just gonna set our cards for the next game. This is side ducking, y'all.
Yeah, now we have that auto mana regeneration as well, so we don't have to worry about tapping out.
Look at this.
Mana flooded, so to speak here, setting out the wall of cubes and the black hole. 5D hits its mark. We're going to hold on to burst. No reason to be a hero.
Amazing stuff there from druice. UMISHO's May going down into a round 3 situation here in game 1. Not sure if UMISHO has been playing this May throughout the entire bracket, if this is characters he specifically pulled out for this set or not, but either way, very exciting to see them dabble with it. To finish my point earlier, while May has always been considered strong, name a player other than Slash. It's a little hard.
With her, right?
Yes. Shout out my boy Yinja from the Colorado scene, always been on the cusp of things, just hasn't been able to make that breakout performance, but UMISHO going to break out through druice, but we have that mana regen, so druice still in a really good spot. Excellent defense so far, but UMISHO will not be stopped.
No, but we are going back to neutral, and druice is sitting on a lot of meter. There's the air throw into the RC. Oh, you got to burst. You got to burst sooner or later. You're going to die with it, and die with it we absolutely do. Game number 1 in druice's corner.
And y'all, I see those codes getting claimed in the match arena. Thank y'all so much for getting in there, claiming those up. Getting a little bit of detail in the chat that, it's been seen that she's played May, early season 3 or late season 2. So she's dabbled with the character before. No doubt a top-level competitor like UMISHO has taken some characters out and about just to test run them, see what's cooking underneath the hood. Because, if you know yourself and know the enemy, well then, victory can be assured, to paraphrase Sun Tzu.
Know your enemy. That's a good Rage Against the Machine song.
Ooh, I like this. Like, I get with this. Good deep gun. Is this another bomb track of yours? All right.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, but here we go. Red Orb coming on through. We've actually got a nice little variation of cards in our hand.
Have a guard crush right here. UMISHO trying to poke out with a 6B, but greeted by cubes instead. Full conversion, full combo. There is a match arena code claim train coming on through. Down to 17 codes. Can y'all clean it up before this set is done? I would love to see all 17 codes disappear while UMISHO is on your screen.
Yeah, UMISHO looking to try and clean up druice here. Summon the Great Whale Yamada-san to break the wall, but it's not going to matter too much, right? The damage isn't going to be as substantial because we have that mana regen, which means we have so much defense on deck. YRC is blocked, and we're actually going to be able to get a kill off of this.
Doesn't matter if you got the mana, if you got the life, I may, and when I say die, that's what you do. UMISHO taking a clean game 1 off of the YRC burst. druice, though, able to stop the red wild assault cancel from UMISHO. Plenty of cards coming through. We're on to test case number 3, and y'all are still crushing it with those codes. Only 14 left. Can I get down to 13 codes? 13 codes left in the chat.
Bro, who would win? The strongest sorcerer of today or a girl with an anchor? May's got that heavenly restriction going on here. There's the RC. Tries to go for the up dolphin. Overhead Kisu in the corner means, we tried to confirm, but that's okay.
That's all good. Drew's still out of mana, trying to regenerate. Does get the mana back as well. Had to manually reposition themselves. They got plenty of multi-cubes. How did you find the window to throw right there? That's insane to me. Good defense, though, from UMISHO. The staff is out, the orbs are spinning, and the dark magic attack is bursting.
Oh my god, your health! It was just all going away. He's still stuck in that black hole. It didn't break the wall. That was massive for druice. And with the OTG here summoning the card, we're in a good position to go up 2-0.
And we're in a good position as well to empty out this match arena. We are down to 12 codes left in the chat. 11 codes as I speak. Do I hear 10?
Let's get those codes just like UMISHO is getting these cubes. Imaginary technique, hollow purple, send you through the wall.
Joe, my goat, man. Nah, he'd win. That's what Asuka's saying right now. Nah, I'd win. DRC catch UMISHO at the ankles. druice, though, gets caught by the reversal dolphin. UMISHO able to force a little bit of offense right here. Almost out of mana. druice has to be incredibly careful. 6B1, 6B again. You made your fatal mistake.
Draw your last pathetic card, Asuka.
I don't think you meant it like that, but by gosh, bringing down the house like Gojira at the Olympics. It's flying whales.
Oh my god. that was some damage. That was some damage, wasn't it?
You know what? You know what? I understand. I jinxed it when I said, nah, I'd win. I'm gonna leave it
That's right. That's right. That's canon. No spoilers here.
I'm so
No
sorry, yo.
spoilers. You know we got some anime onlys.
UMISHO in the chat typing, oops, nah, girl. Why you built like that? That's crazy.
Oops is a crazy thing to say.
Oops is a crazy thing to say. Almost as crazy as saying I look and talk like Jesse Pinkman. He actually said that to me and Frosty Fawcett.
That is wild.
I mean, I had a beanie on, so I was like, you know what, Mr. White, you make a good point. Oh, Zeus dropping the combo right here. Down to 7 codes left in the match arena as well, y'all. Can you clean those up? Can I get down to 5 codes? Do I hear 5 codes?
All right. Oh, we got a good set of cards on. Goes for the teleport PRC because things got a little too squirrely. But right now, Druice is in good control.
Oh.
3K right underneath the wall of cubes.
And look at this, though. Big jump in from UMISHO. Druice gonna be saved by the mana regen they have going on, so they're not gonna be put into the out of mana state. Asuka's gonna hold on to the barrier just a little bit longer. Red wild so from UMISHO. Excellent defense from Druice, able to evade. Maintain the blue RC. Yo, okay. Yo, that little shimmy right there too, but Druice doesn't bite on the throw, instead presses the mash. The cube floating out there helplessly like, come on, come a little closer. Druice gonna bring UMISHO to the event horizon. We go for the throw PRC. Side swap, are we able to get the kill here with the blue? Wow, the Soldier able to extend. My lord, not a single cube in sight, but 4 match arena codes left to claim.
And Druice now in a really solid position. This is one of those tug of war rounds, right? You cannot allow the opponent to get one up on you and be at set point.
K2D is gonna get things going. Got the blue RC. Druice gonna block the low, finds the mash against the charge. 6 heavy, and the cubes come through. Hit him with the rules. Switch the test case around. We tried to intercept the dolphin, but now Druice in the corner. For but a moment, we have a teleport to get out whenever. Speaking of. Dark magic attack, not enough. UMISHO with plenty of life points left still. Believing the power of friendship and orcas, but has that last opportunity to burst because the cube is the one that caught, but 6B will intercept the anti-air. As the anti-air, rather. And y'all, 2 codes left in the match arena. Clean them up. I want them gone. Do I hear 1 code left in the chat? Do I hear 1 code? 1 code left in the chat, y'all.
We're close.
UMISHO.
We're close.
We are close. Druice up 2-0.
Incredibly close. Still 2 codes remaining. Who are going to be the final 2 people to claim those codes? Get us up in money. Currently sitting at $282.
1 code remains, y'all. Be the final claimer. Get into that match arena, and it is done. Beautiful, fantastic. Thank you all so much for getting all 50 of our match arena codes claimed. We are now at $282.50. If you want to generate more free money for the prize pool, there is a quest you can do. It's very simple. Underneath that code claim, you can subscribe to Match Arena's YouTube page, raising 32 cents for the prize pool for each subscription that you do through that link, as well as giving 8 cents to Khalil. Just a little thank you. UMISHO now trying to give us a show, and a thank you to Druice for an entertaining game. Hits the close slash. Gonna go through the wall. Druice not out of this one just yet, but let's see if he's able to stabilize.
Unfortunately, our hollow purple not quite able to get a hit, but still Druice trying to control this matchup, shutting down the Dolphins. We spent a little too many cards. Oh, this is actually really good. Auto draw plus the mana regen. We could definitely take this. Just gotta be careful about the 100-meter.
That's so unfortunate. Asuka was able to go from GOAT format into Master Rule 4, but even before all the special summonings could come on through, UMISHO found the securing kill, and now needs 1 more round to force us into another game 5. Out of mana, close to it. Druice trying to maintain that resource. Very sticky spot because if UMISHO is able to close the gap and get a hit, that's spell the end of Druice's round right here. But we stabilize, we're full mana, all the cubes. UMISHO is stuck in air, taking all this chip.
That is absolutely crazy here. 100 mana available. You're going to imagine we're going to see a dark magic attack. First, we go for the demonic tutor. Oh my god, it just doesn't stop.
Oh, man, we're trying to deck UMISHO out Maxi style right now. Druice gets the teleport with punishing the YRC.
Nothing personal.
Nothing, bro. Yeah, he really did teleport behind. But here comes UMISHO with her own bit of momentum, sending druice through the wall. Did not draw the DP card, so defense is going to be a little limited here. Comboing into the overhead kiss. Full damage into the Orca as well. 1 wall, 2 walls. Do I hear 3?
We'll have to see. We got the meter to do it. Just has to find the touch. All right, she backs up just a little bit here. Cubes coming out for druice. Whoa! Oh, reactions were a little bit delayed, right? We tried to go for the 2K2G, spent 100 meter for an expensive 6P.
The burst as well, teleport catching UMISHO. We'll be able to full corner carry this if we want to, but we're just choosing to manage our resources. The mana was a little low. Do have respect for that one. You can't afford to lose that shield right now. Setting up into the plays. Dark magic attack will frame trap. And now we got the cubes. UMISHO has to find the way to navigate this. Does so with the next hit. Up Dolphin as well, and the Orca to go through. Welcome to Game 5.
This is what you love to see, this deep into the ladder. Only about 15 minutes remaining for these players to earn these points, so they need to get in as many matches as they can. And this is when it gets exciting, when it comes down to that wire, right? Not only the wire in the matches, but the wire in that ticking clock. You only have so much time to get these games in.
Yes, indeed. And we're getting to the point, too, where every win counts for that seeding, as you go for pretty classic style seeding into the top 8. So seed 1 fights off against seed 4. Seeds 2 and 3 will face off against each other in half of the bracket. And seeds 5 through 8 are seeded into the loser's side with only 1 life in a double elimination top 8. So everyone would love to be up with the winners instead of swimming with the sharks and losers.
Oh, teleport to the other side. Great blocks there, though, from UMISHO. Got the block plus frames here on the purple cube, the hollow purple.
Let's see, UMISHO swinging that anchor around like it's a hammer with resonance, but druice with the air throw. Gonna stabilize things a little bit. Nah, you picked that up for a brief moment. That's crazy. UMISHO tries to close the gap, more than willing to swing and get aggressive, as one is to do with Mei.
Yeah, we got the auto mana regen, another auto mana regen card in the back pocket, but we don't even need it. 5D is going to be enough for druice. He closes out that round, is now sitting at set point.
Very scary stuff, but UMISHO, no stranger to the pressure, has been on bigger stages than this and has been victorious. Let's see if she's able to weather the storm of cubes. Geometry problem, we're back in 7th grade math. No.
Oh, 6H, the rules. Brought down to the ground with that knockdown, charging right in your face, teleporting all over the place.
Man pulled 4 teleports in a single slot. That's absolutely insane. Spends a few of them, but now UMISHO is the one who gets the momentum, putting the pressure on. druice again being saved by the mana regeneration that they have cooking for themselves, making sure the shield stays alive, but UMISHO, wall after wall, is shattered as she's bursting through her limits.
Oh, about to shatter expectations here as well. There goes your shield. There goes your health. Final game, final round. UMISHO and druice. Who's going to come out on top? This is a pretty decent opening hand here, actually, for druice. Able to get the overhead as well. Just sends it, though. Not too satisfied.
No, UMISHO was able to avoid it, basically, with some preemptive movement. druice now will swap, putting UMISHO into the corners. Oh, my God. That's more than half of her life deleted, King Jobber. Check, we're being forced closer and closer into gravity. It's working against me. UMISHO has to burst to stop the damage. But the 3K again, that Hail Mary, and you baited that burst. The mana shield's about to crack.
Bye-bye, that's what Mei says. Bye-bye to your shield, and if you're not lucky, or if you're lucky, it's gonna be bye-bye to your life.
The 2K2G, she stabilizes. The mana shield's back on time for druice, but I don't think it matters. It doesn't. UMISHO takes it in a climatic final game, final round, with a 3-2 over druice.
I love this damn game, man. So heart-pumping.
Pull up to my local stuff in Colorado. Meanwhile, fire! Haru, Soul Bad Guy fan, 2010 playing Slayer. Yep, that's a move.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what?
That's what?
We Slayer mains, we accept all people from all walks of life, right? Even if they are Soul Bad Guy fans.
I mean, just very classic vampire, you right? You know, just take a little bite and all of a sudden, one of us.
Oh man, been a Soul Bad Guy fan since 2010. That's crazy. That's pre-Exert. But here we go. Trying to go for the flip. Wakes up with a 5K. OTG. Pile Bunker. Not going to get too much damage off of it.
Look at this. Just welcome to the blender. Pop a hunch. We see the crossover. We try to get the throw. Not quite timed correctly. And it's left. And it's right.
Oh, no punish actually on the pile bucket there, but here comes the super Mappa punch. Didn't get the clean hit, but the OTG on the 2S is going to be enough to close out the round. It just adds a little insult to injury there with the Master's Hammer.
Let's see. Again, very explosive characters, these two, using their excellent dashes to close the gap. Slayer, though, that defense of his is going to be the exploitable part. Haru going to spend the red wild assault. Not going to get the wall break, but still, you have the corner, and arguably that's where you want to be. But here comes blue wild assault. We drop the combo. We see the dash through, and we throw him out of it as well. Going to take some plus frames with the guard crush, empowering our special move with Giovanna's new trick.
Oh, here we go. Roundhouse kick. Going to get a full conversion here. We're going to see the spinning dog kick. Yes, we do. Hard knockdown. Positive bonus. Dashes right on in and then backs up.
Let's see. Gonna fade back, avoiding that too heavy. 5K. I think we try to hesitate to bait the burst, but doesn't matter. We stop the approach with that enormous 2D that Giovanna is able to represent with her companion.
Yeah, and 2D is going to be a really good button against Slayer as well, because so much of Slayer's movement is pretty built in, right? He's trying to move forward with things like Dany Step and, of course, with the Mappa Hunch. Oh, man, but we're moving forward right into the next game. As I was talking about that, Super Mappa Hunch through the wall to close it out.
And a perfect as well, Soul Bad Guy fan, just putting Haru into that blender left, right. You saw on one of the wake-ups, Haru busted out with a red wild assault. That was the flex shield crossed up, and that is a nasty thing to do to a player. So let's see if Soul Bad Guy's going to have the momentum cooking.
Soul Bad Guy fan say, yeah, why am I on Slayer? Did you forget to switch characters? Well, you're stuck there now. It's working out, it seems like.
Don't forget Bark. He's like, I had one job. I had one job. Barks, Soul Bad Guy fan, 2010. We'll see if we can fit it into that name tag up there. Oh, wait, Khalil, yeah, that's the problem. Your name is so long, we can't fit your sponsor in there. Maybe got to get rid of the year. Maybe got rid of, like, I don't know. How do you truncate that name?
That is tough. That is tough. Unfortunately, the backdash, we went for the backdash into the forward S, gonna get blown up.
Everything with it. Okay, we got rid of the year. So now we got Bark, Soul Bad Guy fan. Now it just feels like I'm telling a Soul Bad Guy what to do.
Yeah, these Master's Hammers finally getting blown up now by Haru, finally answering them. If you see Slayer go for Master's Hammer, you could kind of just jump out of the way, right? The only flip mix-up there is that if Slayer goes for it's late, you're going to be forced to block in the air, and then Slayer's going to be in your face. So that's a lot better than getting mixed up on Master's Hammer. Also, fun fact, Master's Hammer is a Czech black metal band from 1980.
Fantastic, and I don't think we need to explain exactly what band Slayer is to y'all, but I got my own little bit of trivia once Haru gives me the opportunity to call out this particular move, because again, Daisuke, with his knowledge of all kinds of rock and metal music, has just given so much attention throughout this game. We take the plus frames here. Nice, though, with the reversal there. Master's Hammer defended against, but that might have been a chip kill, honestly.
Yeah, with the pile bunker there, it does do a decent amount of chip if you are not FDing it.
Good anti-air right there, trying to run the offense through. The dash-up throw. Now to get our offense cooking. Trying to find the next hit, but uh-oh, it's Soul Bad Guy fan that gets it. Drop the combo, the throw doesn't connect, and the 2S will punish. Take him closer to the corner. Nah! Like that?
Oh,
that's how you feel?
Yeah, Super Mappa Hunch again. Give me some time to get the clothes back on. Goes for the safe jump immediately into 2H. Master's Hammer. We tried to dash out of the way, but still got blown up. It's got a pretty big hitbox on it. And now Soul Bad Guy fan mistakenly coming in with the Slayer. It's looking good.
Why? It's okay. This is my question. If you weren't planning on playing Slayer, who were you supposed to play? I mean, obviously we look at the name and go, all right, well, Soul, but this Slayer is just absolutely cooking right now, Jobber.
Yeah, definitely probably wanted to come in with Soul Bad Guy. Both of them, you know, they swing big. They do big damage.
Plus on block, fire slashes. Birds of a feather. Let's see, though, if Haru's going to be able to stabilize. You've had a couple of moments here and there, but it really feels like there's some like these Slayer knowledge checks, like you mentioned with the Master's Hammer counterplay, that Haru isn't implementing quite yet. Run up, JK, into a burst. So now Haru going to try to find the next opportunity. Throw mix is going to come through, but again, timing it too soon. Something's off with their timing. Big damage here for Soul Bad Guy using the pile bunker into the wall. There you go.
Yeah, just that 6H to break the wall there, the big stretch.
Oh, do we block or do we go for throw? No!
Oh, look at those abs. Washboard. But now, Soul Bad Guy fan threatening to wash Haru here 3-0. But we're just mashing on far slash.
Yeah, here we go. Haru getting the throws yet again. Some plus frames.
I mean,
Red
that
Wall
far
Assault
slash,
here.
it is +4, so mashing on it is not the worst option. But right now, Haru keeping the... Are you kidding me? Just wake up close slash and it worked?
I don't know, man. I mean, listen, if you're a Soul Bad Guy player, you live with the mash, you die with the mash. YRC here from Haru, and we bait out Super Mappa Hunch. Catch him.
Yep.
Nice.
Punish and kill accordingly there. Now let's see if we can keep this momentum going forward. That was a really solid round for Haru. Cleaned it up a lot. It's really easy to kind of get overwhelmed and flustered by Slayer, right? You gotta slow things down. Look for the big options like Master's Hammer. You can blow it up most of the time.
2K and a 2S, but the offense a little bit stiff from Haru. He's not getting like most of the gatlings that you can potentially get. Would you 1, 2, 3, nah? Get the knockdown off of Sepultura. If y'all want to check out some excellent Brazilian thrash metal, highly recommend Roots, Bloody Roots. Here comes again the super and the wall break with it. Slayer's gonna don the cape once again. Haru here, life on the line.
Oh my god! Stop! Stop swinging it! Okay. We might be able to get a kill here. Goes all the way to the wall. If we get a wall splat into super.
Oh my god.
Yeah, extra super damage or extra wall damage should get the kill. For sure.
You know what's crazy about this now, though, Jobber, is that Soul Bad Guy fan has the first opportunity to actually play the character they wanted to.
That's a good point. Are we actually going to switch? Is he going to switch? Or are they going to switch to Soul Bad Guy now? I have to wonder.
I mean, they got pretty memey at the end there with all the farce lands, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Terribly sorry. I'll stay on Slayer if someone subs. Would anyone like to sub? You got 15 seconds to sub so that Soul Bad Guy fan, if you want her to play Slayer, you sub. Do it for the people. Right now.
You got 30 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. If we get a sub in here, we'll see some more of the dandy action, or else it's time to bring out the bad guy. Which I'm cool to see the bad guy too, to be honest. I enjoy some Soul.
I do too, actually. I would like that one.
Oh, there's the sub with the prime. Two subs coming through. Dandyism prevails once again.
Dandy. For the content. Thank you so much, Bio. And it's Jeek even. Everyone coming through with the subs. Yo, can we get a hype train going right now for the Paragon FGC? It's September, y'all. There's some discounts. There's some extra bonuses. Get this train rolling. We might give chat way too much power here, Jobber. We've opened Pandora's box.
Let's see. Soul Bad Guy fan should be able to open Pandora's box here.
They opened up this Prime subscription. Absolutely goated.
Ooh. Yeah, 5H mortal counter, immediate burst there from Haru. That would have been a devastating amount of damage. Actually, we're going to get a devastating amount of damage anyway here. 2H to get the juggle into the pile bunker. Didn't get the super. I think that's what we wanted there.
But here we go, 2D for the counter hit. Haru going to drop the combo, but still has some offense. Looking for something. Goes to that air super. Just trying to see if Soul Bad Guy fan was reacting with an anti-air, but she did not. 2H.
Gotta watch out. 100 meter. Right. Oh, we're backing up because we expect to see a super map hunch. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2H fishing for the last horizon. We were fishing for that last horizon so bad.
Not even a combo, just raw last horizon, and worse yet, plus on whiff, close slash to catch Haru. No.
Last horizon, also a Brian May song. There's the mortal counter. Oh my god, the damage.
Yo, man. This is some really crazy stuff right there. We get the jump in as well. Soul Bad Guy fan will get 6 speed. Haru reacting to the cross up or anticipating it. Red Wild Soul tries to go for the tap dust, but Soul Bad Guy. No respect!
Last horizon to close that out. Dandyism reigns supreme. Punch you around the world. Punched your router.
Punched her router right on out. Just sucked all of the subscriber power out and said, this is the power of September. Thank you. Side.
And this round start is really going to decide the pace of this matchup here. You can see Symphuukai, both of them actually being a little bit more patient. Muffinz, though, was, of course, charging up that Dolphin. Now has to figure out how to get through just this zoning, but zoning is what's not going to happen. Symphuukai doesn't want to deal with zoning out May, wants to take the fight to her.
And indeed, right, like the best defense is a good offense. May can't hit me if I'm too busy hitting her. The 2S and 2H will catch. Muffinz is going to go ahead and spend the burst just to stop the offense from snowballing. Symphuukai lands a 6B, plants a Stain State. Excellent block on the full screen Arbiter Sign, one of the newer Testament changes. But here we go, May able to close the gap. Muffinz on the offense.
Oh, and the air dash on in, but nice best 6P in the game there with Testament. Gonna get the pickup here and easily close out round number 1 with the super.
Phenomenal stuff there so far. Largely controlled by Symphuukai. Muffinz not able to really run their offense, keep Symphuukai guessing. But it looks like this game could be a little bit different. We're running the pressure, 6P to check Symphuukai. Now we got the corner. Overhead kiss will come through, getting a punish. And look at this, even trying to bait out a throw as well by using the up dolphin to throw crush it. That's absolutely disgusting stuff, Muffinz. I love it.
Stage. Yep, charge up the Grave Reaper for the teleport to the other side. That's that set play that you were talking about earlier, Mangaka.
Yeah, but now we get the full Stain State launch. Gonna drop the Succubus Sisters. Get this hard knockdown as well. Symphuukai has an opportunity to stabilize here, but I think it's gonna take them maybe 1 to 2 hits. Arbiter Sign block, the Stain State will keep it plus. And now Symphuukai just gonna play as far away as possible. We get the combo pickup. We bait the burst as well, but we're not in position to punish. Muffinz has one last chance. You almost lost it there. We defend perfectly. Oh my God, it's on a knife's edge.
Yep, and there we go, that grounded Grave Reaper like we talked about before the match even started, able to blow up the Dolphin. So it's so good to call that out. Muffinz is going to have to mix up between up Dolphin and forward Dolphin, depending to basically to try and guess which Grave Reaper is going to come out.
Phenomenal stuff between the first set so far. Symphuukai was in trouble in that second round when Muffinz was able to put them in the corner, but then able to stabilize, keep that full screen play going. And Muffinz, excellent defense, reacting correctly to the Arbiter Sign, seeing the animations, and blocking against the lows and the highs. But let's see if they can keep that up forever. After all, if they lose this set here, they are out of our top 8 running. And don't forget, with over $250, we are paying out the top 4 of our players tonight. So until you get up to that place, none of that money is even a concern to these players.
Look at the movement here, really just zoning out with that power slash and then putting up that wall that is the 6P. Muffinz trying to push in, but constantly just getting set back to square one and about to get set through the wall, but we whip the 6H.
Now Symphuukai is going to catch again. Getting some of these new conversions, there's a little less of pushback, a little more pull-in on some of Testament's normals, right? So some of these conversions, a little more stable for them, and Symphuukai is going to break the wall. Muffinz gonna have to try and find the offense here, but Symphuukai calling out the slow Dolphin with a nice 6P, keeping things in check. 5P is gonna catch. We're gonna be running forward right here. 2S and the Grave Reaper, and the offense continues on. We still have the Succubus in place as well to drop the Stain State. I mean, Testament set play machine now.
Power Splash again, a 6P. This is just how it's going over and over. Power Splash, Grave Reaper, 6P, rotating through those options, being an unstoppable wall that Muffinz is just having a difficult time breaking through.
Yeah,
Finally
oh
gets the hit, but it's a little too high to actually confirm off of its CD.
Yeah, but look at that. Doesn't even matter. 2 heavy slash will catch Muffinz again, and Symphuukai takes a quick 2-0 lead, not allowing Muffinz any opportunity in that game to close the gap with May and threaten those enormous anchor normals. It's looking a little dire here. Can Muffinz find the through line in order to get Symphuukai on the back foot? We are going to see. It's tournament life on the line for Muffinz. He's been fighting hard for 2 hours. Does not want to let it end here in top 8 with only a single set to their name.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, starting off.
Guys, this is not looking good. Already starting off at a blistering pace. Super to break the wall. Hard knockdown.
Symphuukai's taking no prisoners here. Good block on the overhead. Symphuukai running up. Doesn't quite get the tap dust, but even then, we've seen Muffinz earlier today reacting to those like absolutely nothing. But here we go. Muffinz Oh no, the route rinse a little astray, but it's fine. We do get the hit. Full damage here. Symphuukai gonna hold on to their burst. Has full tension gauge as well, so Super and RC is a wake-up option for them, but the empty throw catches Symphuukai unawares, and muffinz with an excellent comeback.
Yeah, very well played. We got to keep that momentum up, though, right? Rounds are nice, but we got to get full games. And right now, Symphuukai still is sitting on full burst, and things are going right back to how they looked before. Again, just a little too high on the hit to actually convert off of it. But does get the stagger this time with the Totsugeki, getting the burst out of Symphuukai.
Yeah, but I think Symphuukai was trying to press a 2S in that gap earlier. Instead of the 6P that would have cleared the Dolphin, or got counter hit at the start of the 6P somehow. But let's see how things play out now. It's muffinz who gets a little bit of aggression, goes for the jump in, plus frames yet again. PRC, but Symphuukai finally bites the frame trap. He's going to let muffinz get a huge damage setup. The ball whiffs. It's all to set up a throw. Here comes the Orca. muffinz not out of it yet, King Jobber.
Yep, there's the game that we were talking about that we needed. muffinz finally building up a little bit of momentum in their corner, standing on their own 2 feet and swinging from the ropes. We've seen reverse 3-0s time and time again in the history of Guilty Gear Strive. It is not a rarity to this game. Could it happen right here? muffinz is about to tell us.
Indeed, we will see. It's one of the reasons why the community pushed for first to 3 at all stages of the bracket before. Damage is incredibly high throughout the game, which means that outcomes of sets can be incredibly volatile. And so to improve the chances of the better playing being able to adjust and win and rewarding consistency across multiple games, and with how fast the games themselves as well go, Strive can run at a reasonable pace at a first to 3 rate. Symphuukai start off with a 6B, has muffinz corner up once again with outburst. And oh my gosh, the damage and violence simply will not stop. Here come the sisters.
Yeah, let me tell you, my hot take is we should have done Tekken rounds from the start. 2 games, 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, 2K2D set up the unholy diver for the stain state, but a well-placed 6P there from muffinz gets him out of the corner.
All right. Keeping the offense rolling through here as well. We try to go for the throw shimmy, but Symphuukai is thinking about some of those frame traps and the damage that muffinz got off him before. I don't think we're going to be trying to wiggle that much. Respect the strike always. Full pickup here as well. Excellent stuff off of that stain state. Symphuukai now at set point.
Sitting on full burst as well. muffinz about to get there after just a couple of seconds. Stuck to the wall. There it is. But already down about 45% health. Remember, Mei does have that Japanese guts, means she can take a little bit more punishment.
Gonna try and escape from that, though, by spending the burst. muffinz now needs to find the next hit. But it's Symphuukai again with the offense. Full meter, the dust blocked. And Symphuukai actually has another bit of meter. I could definitely see them using it to fake out a tap dust and go low. I mean, we've seen that muffinz been reacting to that all day.
100 meter now. We're going to be able to throw out an Arbiter Sign, throw out an Unholy Diver, spend the RC to get the aggression going. First, we spend the Wild Assault. There's the fast RC, get the Stain State applied. The JD double overhead is going to do it. Sim takes it 3-1, eliminating muffinz here from top 8.
Well, that is the end of one Mei player's run in the bracket. If y'all weren't tuning in earlier to see the bracket stages, you would have noticed that UMISHO actually has been on at the Happy Chaos and Eddventure on Anji Mito, actually. So,
yeah, this Anji character, pretty good, if I say so myself, right?
Oh, yeah. Getting the Koi special move a couple patches ago. Certainly fleshed him out. We got to see him make an excellent run at EVO, getting into the top 6 in the hands of Ooey Gooey Chewy Snickers.
Right now, though, getting run straight into the wall here. The slumps returning. Of course, now that Wild Assault no longer gets a hard knockdown after breaking the wall, we can just go for slump over and over, especially with the nerf to the burst gain. But Eddventure able to turn things around. Now it's Lucien who's backed up against the corner. There's the tick throw.
Oh, another set that looked like it was going to be a delayed overhead here. Lucien able to get a fuzzy jump out to avoid the overhead. YRC, get off of me. Eddventure does not want to give up the momentum, and that is why we catch yet what I assume is another jump from Lucien with the close slash. Anji Mito, a roundup on the board. Eddventure, let's see what we're cooking with.
Oh, cooking with the clone. Hard to get through the clone no matter who you are, right? It takes some really specific tools to just blow through clone and not even have to deal with it. But right now we're about to blow Lucien straight through the wall here with this super.
Hard knockdown as well, Eddventure. Pressing forward. We're gonna go ahead. Oh my god, Ed. Okay, I see you. Locked in against this Happy Chaos, but don't quite get the full corner combo. Nah, double overhead? But look at this, nice clean punch from Lucien. All it takes is one interaction for Happy Chaos. Tap dust. Everybody has been blocking that today, it feels like. But now in the scramble, Ed will wiggle. We're gonna go ahead and break the wall as well. Jobber not opting for the wall slump. That certainly is stronger in this patch.
Deus Ex Machina still down to just one touch. Next interaction will decide it, and we get caught with the throw. Lucien able to get around on the board as well, but who's gonna get the first game? Eddventure coming in with burst first.
Gonna spend it immediately as Lucien was about to get some offensive momentum off of that mash. Now, running strike game, seeing how much we can crank this rich gauge. PRC to keep it going. Excellent time match again. There's no burst for Eddventure to escape from. We go for the delayed overhead as well. Wall slump the first. This is one of the reasons why Happy Chaos has certainly been seeing better days in this patch. Wall slump is far more effective since you don't build as much burst as the person being slumped as you did before. It means Happy Chaos is able to go back to one of his favorite gimmicks in the corner.
Oh, wow, 5H actually hitting, getting the burst there out of Lucien. I wonder what we were trying to go for.
Oh, but here we go. We have to clone up. We get the bullets as well. Eddventure gets clipped as well. Has to burst before Lucien has an opportunity to bait it. Trying to close the gap. Curse is applied. We're somehow being Neo. We're seeing the bullets and the code. Curse is worn off. Trying to close the gap. Red RC gets Eddventure into range. We have the full launch Jobber. We just need to complete the combo.
And there we go. Breaks the wall and takes game number 1 here for Eddventure in top 8 losers.
Man, this is so sweaty, all of you pulling up here tonight, man. Like, Ed was fighting for his life out there against Lucien. Just impeccable play, using all of Anji's tools, backed up with the system mechanics to finally close the gap before Lucien could get the hit. I mean, Curse applied, the cursor's tracking you, and yet you still managed to dodge, go to display.
Absolutely. I mean, Eddventure, one of the best to do it, right? Whether it be on the Anji, who we basically stuck to, or on the Jacko, a former CEO champion.
From last year. Now we're going to be pulling up into game number 2. Still, Eddventure had a lot of the momentum at first, but as we got to see, Lucien only needed a single hit to connect to all of a sudden switch the entire momentum into their favor and get it so that Ed seemed like he was the one on the back foot. Get started off here with the overhead, catching a little press there from Lucien.
Ooh, yeah, trying to kick there through the clone with the 5K. Fortunately, had to spend her own burst in the process, but through spending that burst, now able to once again get into the driver's seat, building up this risk gauge. That fear bar's about to start blinking.
Yes, but Lucien buys some time. The 2S is going to stabilize. We got the knockdown. We go for that overhead again. This time, Ed is ready. But we are in the corner. The bullet catches blue RC for a mix, but it also works to convert the combo. Tap, dust. Ed does not react.
Up in the guts there, tries to go for a 5D again. This time, Ed is able to react to it, but third time's a charm, straight into the throw. No OTG here. Instead, we just catch the backdash there with the JS. Deus Ex Machina, turn them into Swiss cheese.
My gosh, man, it's like we reverted to a Strive meta long gone. Happy Chaos, more than happy to just splat you against the wall over and over. Before you had built about 50% gauge every 2 wall splats, and that meant you had access to Wild Assault, you had access to the Flex Shield. Now you build about a third on each interaction, so it takes 3 wall slumps for you to regenerate half of your burst gauge, roughly. So that just completely changes the dynamic. It means that you can just sort of greed out with this, but greeding out with the damage is Ed on the Anji Mito. Bad spot for Happy Chaos if you can hit him.
Yeah, right back to neutral, goes for the YRC to completely negate the roll through mix-up. Strong decision there from Eddventure. Lucien answering back the YRC of their own. Oh, and yeah, trying to use the Fujin there to blow up the clone, but even Eddventure having a difficult time dealing with the scapegoat.
Oh, and look at that. Fujin to close the gap, catching Lucien's backdash that we tried to create some space. Got very tricky right there. Final round once again, and Lucien actually able to hit Anji in between the counter frames, it would seem. Run up, take the turn. We got 2 bolts up in the chamber. A single one now. We do get the hit. Time to reload. No. You blocked the high-low blue RC Fuzzy, but then the throw shimmy came through and you ate the close slash.
Straight through the wall, hard knockdown with that Deus Ex, the god in the machine. Yep, and the confirm there, OTG, that's going to do it. 2K is enough to tie things up 1-1 here. These top 8 sets, you thought the ladder sets were crazy. These top 8 sets are going to be beyond what you could imagine here.
To go even further. It's what Goku usually does, and so we see the players do it as well. I can't help but make everything about Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be distracted like that. Lucien ties up our set 1 apiece. And again, every game has been very close so far. Like, unlike where we saw with Symphuukai and muffinz, right? Symphuukai had a lot of the momentum in their hands and in their control. Lucien at Eddventure, very much the first one to get the touch, runs the offense for a bit, but both players have been able to find the gaps in the other to then exploit and completely reverse the momentum. Let's see what's going to happen in this important game 3 to determine who's going to go up in terms of the set score as well. It is first to 3 all the way through, as is Guilty Gear Strive tradition. Starting off with some whiffs, and now you can see that Ed is trying to rotate in to the plus frame follow-up with those knives from Anji.
Yeah, leaning more into the scapegoat as well, realizing that Ed is having a little bit of a difficult time getting around it.
Fujin using the follow-up to enforce respect. We got the PRC, but again, Lucien waits for that first trap and then finds the perfect moment to mash. Excellent patience on his behalf. That's what you need if you're going to play Happy Chaos in these defensive situations.
Yeah, able to get that 2K as well into the gunshot. Another Deus Ex Machina. Reload all those bullets, putting you in a strong situation to close this out. Have to watch out for this next mix-up. Just tries to go for the run-up throw. I was nearly expecting a run-up roll.
Let's push this right here. Fujin, and we get a full pickup as well into the super. I don't think this is enough to kill, but Happy Chaos is also squishy. Nope, just a hard knockdown, but any hit will do, King.
Oh, YRC! YRC's right back. We're spending all the resources that we have just to stay alive. 6P is going to whip. Once again, the clone stopping us short. 5D is blocked. You got to survive 2 more bullets. Throw! OTG into a 1.5D!
The defense from Ed was insane, but you can only block so much until the mental stack becomes too much. Certainly they won't try to overhead me again. You were wrong. Spooky. Okay, Ed does get the next hit, and a close slash starter as well on Lucien. We're going to run up, get the offensive counter hit as well. Lucien did get burst back, but is not going to spend it. We recognize that this round is done. Give the perfect over to Ed. I want burst for the final round.
Again, full burst on both sides. 2K over and over, trying to go for the pistol whip. Ed just trying to survive this storm. That's all the bullets down. How are we going to escape? We have to escape with burst. That's really unfortunate, but now you need to put the aggression on, right? No bullets here on Lucien's side. This is where you really turn up the heat. Put the pedal to the metal, and that's exactly what Eddventure is doing, but gets clipped with a 6S.
Now trying to advance forward here. Lucien has curse applied. The YRC is going to deal with it, though. Eddventure now with return with offense. No RC. We end the Fujin. We try to jump, I think, there. Lucien gets the low. 6B on Wake Up stops the offense. Fujin to get the low. Full combo as well. Eddventure in a good spot. Oh, my God. But no pickup to complete it out.
No meter, though, to close it. It's still all coming down to the wire. We have another scapegoat in us. Yep, there it is.
Is about to be inflicted. Deflection, just deal with a high-low. We're out of bullets. We're out of concentration. This is actually so bad for Lucien, but doesn't matter. Jump at him. Hit him with the foot. Walk on you. Walk to my car. Face, I'm gonna step on the gas. You know what I mean?
Is crazy. Eddventure just getting blindsided by it. And now Lucien, in so many close rounds here, is finally so close to eliminating Eddventure from the bracket. Just one more game.
I'm gonna tell you this, whoever loses this set ain't gonna be happy. It's been so damn close. And those sometimes feel like the worst games to lose. On the one hand, you're happy that you had a good game, but you're so mad you weren't the one to walk away with the win. Let's see, though, if we can get a Game 5 on our hands, or if we're gonna continue the streak of 3-1s here in our top 8 of the ParagOnline Guilty Gear Strive bracket. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. It's been a phenomenal night of Guilty Gear Strive. Let's see what we're cooking with here.
I know I'm enjoying myself all right. There's the throw right off the bat. Goes for the dash cancel. The constant just draw into draw into draw, keeping Eddventure on their toes. You can't try and press between any of that, right? Or else you're going to get mortal countered by the draw.
Yep, and you have to be absolutely careful about running into that one. Here comes Lucien now with the hardest of knockdowns and the Deus Ex Machina. Fully loaded bullets, about half of concentration gauge, and positive bonus. You already see that we got the bar built up. Deflect shields will buy us some time. Guard crush, we try to go for the shimmy. Lucien again, not biting for it by trying to throw tech, but instead chooses the mash. And despite not being able to whip out the gun because of concentration, completes the combo. Eddventure here, tournament life on the line.
Yes, set point is right. 100 burst on Lucien's side, immediately going to spend it. That is a gold burst. Positive bonus coming through. We're not able to build up nearly as much meter as we would have hoped for, right? Instead, taking a lot of red to that health bar. Eddventure not going to let you spend any of it.
Get the full hit right here. Through the wall we go. Eddventure not out of this yet. Able to force a final round here in game number 3. Gets tagged with a curse, but Fujin not able to deal with the scapegoat though, as again, Lucien able to use it to great effect. Curse applied, back to full screen. Eddventure has to weather the storm. Oh my god, that shit was nasty.
It is so scary right now. 2K, 2D, 5D is going to be blocked, but you're not out of the woods yet. There's the throw.
The back throw incident? Again?
Another throw. Do we got one more in us? No, we tried to go for the 2S. But Eddventure, he's still putting the pressure on, has the meter available. How are we going to spend it? Oh my god, for the mix.
But the risk gauge is completely cranked, Jobber! We went for the dust, we had burst to mitigate the fire back. 2S throw from Lucien, no convert. A single bullet in the chamber, and gets crossed up.
That's
through
it.
The wall.
6S straight into the Deus Ex. Lucien with impeccable defense, undeniable defense there. Absolutely earned that 3-1 victory, eliminating Eddventure from the bracket here on loser's side.
One of the 2 Kai representatives in that bracket. RedDitto making the appearance with Ram. Always a character that people have said is a very strong character, but never really put together the string of results deserving of her strength within the roster. Let's see if RedDitto is able to do something about that tonight. Dany starting off here with a blitz of an offense here. Corner positioning, excellent tech on the throw, reading the first layer. But Dany still holding this position, has nearly full tension gauge, should be able to cash out RC. No extra follow-ups needed meter-wise, just complete the combo. Clean round there from Dany.
And Dany, one of the best ties out there, up against one of the best Ramlethal Valentine. Getting the 6H. Ooh, the color of the lightning there, very clean.
I know this is very clean color, like the entire cast, Heike.
The DNS colors, low-key.
Oh, true, actually, true.
And here comes the Gamma Ray, taking a nice chunk out of your health bar with the knockdown. 100 meter, though, on Dany's side. Ooh, just a little too far away to get that throw.
Yeah, we backdash as well after the block Fooder arc, just because it didn't have the plus range from the static shock state. Excellent conversion here into Ride the Lightning. It's going to be full corner carry into the wall. Ramlethal now in a hard knockdown situation. Striker throw, guess for game. Meaty 5K, my god, that lingered for so long.
Yeah, Meaty 5K is incredible. Exert players will know not only was 5K great in that game, but 2D lasted what felt like ages. And that is kind of the return here in Kai's 5K in Strive. Great round there. Great game number 1 for Dany Maza. Again, Dany Maza, unsponsored player who has been tearing it up online and offline, especially offline in Mexico. Probably the best Strive player in Mexico at the moment.
Always fun to see the cross-national representation pulling up. Let's see how things go here as we get into our second game of the evening.
Yeah, RedDitto is going to spice things up, change things up going into game number 2. Starting things off with the 5K low committal option.
Right, running forward now, Dany with some of the offense. RedDitto will spend the burst. Both sides with plenty of offense. Excellent use of the instant block falls defense. Nah, what is the situation? RedDitto finds the next upper hand, but not a full conversion. And oh my god, Dany using the threat of the tension to actually just make himself safe after that stun dipper. RedDitto not biting and respecting it, but still finds the next hit. Through the wall we go. Oh, is what I would say!
Ooh, not gonna happen. But Dany still set right back into the corner. Throws out right the line, and it's gonna be blocked. And thrown! The throw was so well placed because Dany was absolutely going to spend the RC there to stay alive, but RedDitto was one step ahead.
Phenomenal option right there. Dany thought they had the get out of jail free card, but RedDitto with that deeper knowledge able to exploit that little gap to actually get the opportunity to punish it. Dany will spend the burst right here as RedDitto not letting anything go through, unable to convert up the PRC, but still, you got the corner positioning. Sword is detonated though, trying to fight our way to it. Back throw. Gonna buy us a little bit more time. Empty low, catches a press. Full Rekka cancel as well. An excellent game there for RedDitto.
So tying things up 1-1. We told you all once we got into this top 8, things were gonna get sweaty. There's nearly $300 in this prize pool, which you can help push us to $300 by going to !Matcherino in the chat, bringing that link up. All the codes have been claimed, but we are so close. What is it? $282. We can get to that 300 real fast with just your help.
We would love to see the players get a little bit more money here. Unfortunately, again, no free codes to claim, but if you're able to donate, highly appreciate it. Let's make this first ParagOnline for Guilty Gear Strive one to remember, folks. Ramblethal got up to 750 last week. All I'm saying, y'all. Can we get that high? Are we crazy enough to do that high? And again, if we hit 500, as Khalil is reminding us in the chat, we can pay out the top. Sick.
Look, I'd love that manga, but I don't know if we got that gotcha player money, you know what I'm saying?
True. True, we all spent it on zoneless Zen Zero. Is that what we're saying?
All right, sent through the wall. Dash up with the 2P. I like that low command option there from Dany. No need to take any big risks. You're sitting at such a comfortable life lead and able to get the round.
All right, here comes a nice combo. RedDitto getting the setup into the corner. And Maza has to find their way out. Unfortunately, run forward into the low, get wall stuck. Should be able to get the laser combo. All right, there's big damage here. Dany's just gonna forfeit the round with the burst. No need to waste or spend it there, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now getting the knockdown. Ooh, whipping the close slash and taking to the skies. Trying to bait out some kind of a reversal option there from Dany.
Now we're going to get things a little further here. We get an awkward drop there on the record series.
But still able to get the throw. Throw back into the corner. RedDitto still firmly in control of this match. Able to bait the burst. And good night, Dany. 2-1 lead for RedDitto.
This is pretty big momentum here for RedDitto as well. Gonna have to see if Dany is gonna be able to keep up with Ramlethal. The one I think hard element in some ways for Kiske here is that both Ram and Kai want to fight around some of the same ranges with their long, elongated normals. And I think that you have a good argument that Ram has some of the best in class. Of course, Kai's has seen many buffs over the couple of years. It comes down to the ability for the players to capitalize, and RedDitto so far been able to pan out a bit more. After all, RedDitto and Ram, they got a new special move, right? The rock, bless on block situation. I don't think Kai has gotten any new moves for him to play with, so still very much the same character he was. Not yet. True.
Yeah, we are waiting on those special moves for Kai. Even Soul's waiting on one. Nago as well. God help us.
God help us all. Oh, no! Dany tried to go for the jump shimmy, and RedDitto said, nah, I'm throwing you up there. That's absolutely crazy. Nah, RedDitto. All right, their hands are on both controllers, y'all. I don't know how they are doing it online, but they are playing for both players.
Oh, PRC straight into the close slash. Harassing with the rock, building up that risk gauge as well. We just need to find a straight hit with that amount of risk. And that should be it. Yep, RC. That's going to be a round for RedDitto, putting us firmly at set point.
Let's see if Dany is going to be able to do anything to slow down the pressure that RedDitto has. We got a full charge dust. Going to be going through the wall next. Now we get the air-to-air hit. Big opportunity here for Dany, but we drop our combo. Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, big drop. That's 50 burst thrown down the drain, but Dany not going to let it phase him. Still sending RedDitto through the wall. We're about to build back up that burst that we spent thanks to the positive bonus.
Trying to run the offense right here.
Morta bot, though, still reaches so far. Incredible scooper. Gotta watch out for Ride the Lightning reversal. Dany can throw it out. But the late PRC gets tossed out of the skies. Low altitude air throw.
Again, RedDitto reading Dany's movement so incredibly well. But we got the close slash, immediate burst from RedDitto. I do not blame you at all. Dany would have had to been even more insane. But unfortunately, it's RedDitto who is insane in the membrane, taking Dany down 3-1. The streak of 3-1 continues, Jobber.
Absolutely does. 3-1 in every single match so far in this.
Dollars on the line. It is an online bracket, so it's not like the biggest thing in the world if you miss out on some of that money. Stakes are relatively low in comparison. All you did was invest an evening into the night after all.
Yeah, and she is still on the winner's side of things, right?
Yeah, quite true, quite true. And
I could imagine we're not going to switch any characters unless she gets sent down to the loser's side. Right now,
yeah,
Cheryo able to reverse the situation, gets hella plus frames there. Overhead is going to be blocked, but look at all this chip damage. It's starting to add up.
Shout out to Young Dostra in the chat as well. Reminding us as well that UMISHO has previous May experience, but it is a new patch, right? The metagame is a little different as it was compared to before, especially the system mechanics. So always good to just kind of freshen up how this character operates within the metagame itself. Gonna get a throw here, catching Cheryo. Not too much damage for her just yet, however.
100 meter here on Cheryo's side. Sends out the drone, running up to throw preemptively, cutting it off. No, there's a 100 meter Cheryo. Wow. There's the reversal. It was only a matter of time with the kill as well. Behemoth Typhoon.
Ready on that frame one interaction. UMISHO had the OTG, wanted to run a little bit more of her offense, and Cheryo said, I am sending it now.
He really held on to that 100 meter until the last possible second.
I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot about it, or in just the heat of the moment and everything like that. It's like, nah, you didn't have 100 meter that whole time. What do you mean? But no doubt UMISHO just made the wrong read. Probably had the situational awareness. Well, here we go. She's able to get the next hit, taking Cheryo into this corner. Not going to get a full combo, but still has plenty of Oki. Double fast overhead. That was gross.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Let's see. White Wild Assault. Again, UMISHO taking the turn, right? So recognizing the changes of that move. It's no longer Goldlewis's turn on block. You're not able to punish him unless you're like Soul or Chip. Close range for 5k and 5p respectively. Who cares though? UMISHO gets the full corner carry. Knocks Cheryo through the wall. Now we got positive bonus to play with, but a Thunderbird on screen.
Beautiful backdash there on the Behemoth Typhoon. Takes a lot of guts to do that, but can lead to some really strong reward. Fates out the burst with the BRC. And UMISHO looking to try and close this out. Not quite yet. Cheryo still has an opportunity to bring this back, sitting on a lot of meter, and we know what Goldlewis can do.
Indeed we do. Excellent block on that overhead. She's going to try and force her way in. Overhead kiss. Close enough to the corner. The red Wild Assault will finish the combo, and UMISHO takes game one.
Already starting off really strong. A back and forth set. But of course, like you mentioned, UMISHO getting the first up.
Looking really good with the May. Has experience with the character for sure. He's had it for quite some time, and you know, like, I haven't been able to keep up with some things in Strive Universe, but no doubt with how like often like these players, they gotta be online grinding everybody. They're gonna be playing whatever it is they feel like playing, trying to learn and grow in whatever way they feel like will suit them best. So it's always good to see that is how we are cooking.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see what exactly we're cooking here. Round start, run up throw. UMISHO is ready, but Cheryo gonna answer back with a throw of his own.
All right, trying to find the next hit. Thunderbird's there. We respect the pressure. We backdash, expecting a throw potentially. Get caught, and we'll spend the burst. Oh my gosh, that 5B actually. And the tap dust catching Cheryo. A little bit of a bungled conversion, it almost feels like. But UMISHO still with great offense. Uh-oh, here comes Cheryo.
Ooh, nice. Big pickup. Plus turn here as well. 2K 5D, that's going to be the round.
Through the wall you go. Absolutely dead. And let's see what the next interaction is going to be. Oh, Cheryo starts off to a great start. What a backdash, though, by UMISHO, evading the Behemoth Typhoon, but all for naught. Cheryo with the next big blow. Huge wall bounce. And now we got UMISHO in the corner. Cheryo gets the right hit. UMISHO and these Japanese Guts of Maze could die, but Burst is there just in time.
Oh, dash on in again. Trying to slide in with the 3K, but gets blown up by Behemoth Typhoon, and Cheryo just like that gonna tie things up 1-1.
Back and forth yet again, as it has been the name of the game tonight. The players tie it up 1-1. And someone's going to break away here if the trend continues. Will it be UMISHO? Will it be Cheryo? Or are we going to be seeing a different outcome? That's what the question is. On my mind, anyway, the players are just thinking about the interactions, the RPS, and what do I got to do to win?
I mean, they got to dig deep here. The only saving grace of this is that they have one extra life in case they get sent to the loser side of the bracket, right? But both of them pulling out all the stops.
Indeed, far slash, but not converting with the red wall, so we're going to spend all of our burst gauge just to maintain offense on Cheryo and put this Goldlewis into the corner. Show with some short hits here. Messes up the blue RC setup, I think. Now, still is holding ground, so not a bad spot for her. Excellent backdash, though, by Cheryo, reading the overhead kiss. Okay, calm down, Cheryo, gosh!
Hella damage coming through. Oh, it's swinging, catching the Dolphin. There's no burst here to save UMISHO. And Cheryo can be able to take the round.
All right, Cheryo off to a great start despite being put into the corner very early on by UMISHO.
Okay, Wild Assault trying to go for a little bit of a shimmy there. UMISHO not going to bite, trying to jump out of the corner, but these Behemoth Typhoons just keep stacking and stacking. There's the Bionic Elbow, the 2P.
All right, let's see. We're going to get the Red Wild Assault 4-corner carry as well. UMISHO goes for the low. Cheryo once again jumping, representing that he's eyeballing the throw option, but also able to deal with some of these later attacks from UMISHO. Here comes the storm of Behemoths.
And those Kara Behemoths are not easy, and Cheryo does them so consistently, really making it incredibly dangerous, right? Goldlewis just sticking as close to you as possible. Big whiff on the Behemoth Typhoon. That's going to give UMISHO a chance to turn things around here. Now sets up the beach ball for Oki.
The offense still, Totsugeki RPS just swinging in. Cheryo is going to have burst, but I don't know if you want to spend it here. After all, UMISHO has quite a life lead. So I think Cheryo is just going to have to do their best to guess correctly on the knockdown. So far, so good. But there again, the 5P, UMISHO swinging after these Dolphins.
Yeah, really just sending out these low committal fast buttons. Especially when your opponent's low on life, there's no reason not to. Don't take any big risks trying to swing for something fancy. Dash on in, 2K2D, close or far enough away, I should say, to be safe. Empty Dolphin into the overhead kiss, going all the way to the corner as well. Baits out the burst. Massive win there for UMISHO.
All right, let's get the jump in here. Close slash, but no full conversion. Cheryo is going to go ahead and YRC UMISHO with the jump, however. Finds the next hit, drops the conversion. Oh, no. If you give Cheryo an inch, he just might take a whole mile from you. Have the corner positioning, and I think we stuffed White Wild Assault in its startup. It is only invulnerable after frame 9, I believe. So the Hail Mary from Cheryo, stuffed out by UMISHO, who goes up 2-1. Is she already won the set?
Ooh, I don't know. It's all going to come down to this next match. Can Cheryo take it to a game 5? Things have been so neck and neck right now, Mangaka. It's really too early to call, even with UMISHO up 2-1.
I know it is, right? But, you know, again, we're playing into, like, the hypothetical, oh, the trend lore, as it was But we'll see. I think Cheryo can definitely, I mean, just like with most of the other sets that we've seen as well, it can go either way at any given moment for the players. We could very much see our first game 5 of the winners top 8 here. Let's see if Cheryo has it in him. TNS's own.
Trying to swing again. Great just block there from Cheryo. Not quite able to get anything out of it. Still on the defensive side. Gets clipped, attempting to jump out by that 5 PM. What a conversion there from UMISHO. Actually gets the burst out of Cheryo.
All right, we got the full pressure right here. UMISHO, gets 6 speed though. Cheryo runs up, gets the throw. Has the offense going with Lucien Behemoth Typhoons, a close slash starter, double Behemoth Typhoon. And oh man, UMISHO is slowly losing out on all of this life. The pressure unrelenting. Cheryo gets the final hit.
Very nice, the double overhead. Straight into the next round.
Goldlewis gaming, y'all.
Cheryo is able to block so fast even after jumping there. Toss here into the corner. The OTG. Instead, we try to go for a dolphin mix-up, but jumps out with the JK. Behemoth to the other side.
Tapping forward. Oh god, this could be bad.
Oh, are we fully churning? Churning all the butter. Nope, glasses did not break, but it is still a metric ton of damage.
Here comes the reversal. And just a simple run-up throw punish, and Cheryo does it, forcing our first game 5 of the top 8 tonight. Deserving of the caliber of both of these fierce competitors.
What I like about the run-up throw punish is it was to make sure that UMISHO could not burst, right? If we tried to go for a hit and it just didn't happen to get the kill, UMISHO could have burst and we would have been back to neutral, and that's one more chance for UMISHO to bring things back. Cheryo smartly just going for the quick, easy, guaranteed finish and putting us in this game 5 situation.
So let's see just exactly what is going to happen here. Anyone can take this, and if they do, they get themselves a guaranteed top 3 spot, which means they are in the money for tonight's ParagOnline Strive bracket. Oh, the shimmy. This is big for UMISHO. Cheryo is going to go ahead, though. Pop the burst. Thunderbird with it now. UMISHO on the defensive. Another big conversion here. UMISHO running up with the blue RC. Nah. Let's go to
Low slash. Nice backdash on the low attempt. UMISHO getting some good mileage on the backdashes on these Behemoth Typhoons. Super risky, like we said earlier, but it's something you got to do to survive the onslaught that is Goldlewis, and UMISHO putting herself at set point.
Let's see if she can carry this momentum all the way through. Both sides have one Wild Assault to their name or one Deflect Shield, but Cheryo building the burst a little faster, has full burst. UMISHO cashed out on hers, but she has positive bonus to work with now. This is big. Oh, but the trajectories from May didn't quite go the way I would have expected it. Oh my gosh, the checks from UMISHO, though. She's been able to keep Cheryo at bay with these normals. Full combo through the wall as well. UMISHO just needs one more interaction to close out this set and advance to winner's final.
Oh, the clash on the 2P! So unfortunate, a heartbreaker for Cheryo, but maybe a heartbreak. Okay, never mind.
Ooh, never mind, never mind. Now, you had full bar. It's just an elaborate. Here comes the green.
Duel 1.
Oh, here we go, jumping straight into another loser side match. Symphuukai already trying to throw out those 2Hs. 2H does have the ability to vacuum in on hit and on block.
Yeah, but now we're going to be pressing Dany into the corner. 2S is going traded, and now Symphuukai again establishing the pressure. Dany trying to find the way to navigate through all of the zoning. Excellent movement so far, but Stain State just barely wears off. But Symphuukai still tagging on these hits.
And Dany is the kind of Kai player who really likes to, utilize that strong fireball game. I think he's one of the best at utilizing the fireball game as well. But that's not as easy against Testament, right? Testament, of course, with the better fireballs. Goes for the run-up. 5K is going to whiff. But Sim locked down in the corner.
Here we go. Dany able to take that round with the stun dipper to finish off the combo. Symphuukai loses round one despite having a lot of control there in the neutral game, but let's see if they're able to turn things around. Excellent jump there by Dany to avoid both of the Arbiter Sign options that were threatened. But oh boy, here comes a big Grave Reaper.
For some reason, this particular shade of purple on Kai's fireballs and his special moves reminds me of like final stage Mario 64 Bowser purple. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It's the first thing that came to mind.
That's actually goated. What the heck? Let's see what we are working with here.
Oh, 5D is going to be blocked. Dany blocking for his damn life. There's the people's elbow coming on through into the back throw. Dany says, it's my turn now to start running the offense. Baits out the throw with the run up. Udreok.
Here we go. Able to run some of this offense right here.
Blocks the burst. Yep, whenever you RC, if you see the RC pass through the opponent and they do not get launched, that means a burst is coming out. Great awareness there from Dany.
Phenomenal stuff. And again, considering how things start off with Symphuukai, Dany just demonstrated amazing awareness, navigating through all of Testament's projectiles. There was one moment that stuck out to me where they were jumping forward and actually did an air dash back just to stall their fall timing, not really pushing themselves too far forward, you know, like inviting Symphuukai to go for like a 6B, but instead just saying, no, I'm just here to get some space. I am slowly closing the gap against you in this neutral. So I love the way Dany is operating through all this neutral.
Me too. Me too for sure. So incredibly clean here. Really able to close out these rounds. I mean, again, rounds that are getting so close. Nearly every match, or every match has been 3-1, right? Except for UMISHO versus Cheryo, but it hasn't felt like it when you've actually watched it.
I mean, that's the beauty of Strive, right? Always a fast game. Now we're going to see. Oh, the trade, and this actually is great for Symphuukai. Able to get their offense rolling first. Now Dany in at the corner. And again, this whole situation's different. Dany doesn't have DPRC to deal with things, but does have a blue RC now. We're back into full screen, but Symphuukai still managing this pressure. Again, there's that little back air dash from Dany as he goes through these forward jumps, just maintaining the space.
No! Yeah. Big whiff punish there, utilizing the food ray arc. First comes out. Ooh, okay, trying to go for the Arbiter Sign there. Full screen. Watch out for the Sacred Edge, able to block it. But another food ray arc coming through, getting Dany the round. Symphuukai, that's kind of been their Achilles heel so far.
Let's see, we're trying to find our next couple of opportunities. Pokemon with the fireballs. Getting the jump in here. Now big opportunity here for Dany, able to force this through into the Sacred Edge with the hardest of knocks. Big opportunity here for Symphuukai. Close slash anti-air into the succubuses. Succubi. State applied. Throw.
Yeah, been able to close out 2-0. Dany on a run.
Indeed. So I'm kind of remembering the talk with one of my Colorado players, Cobalt, when it comes to Testament, and how they would argue that Kai can be a little tricky for Testament to deal with. It's because he is able to play a little bit of the fireball war with him, but he's also able to kind of poke at ranges with normals that Testament would also like to poke at as well. So just makes things a little harder. And even with the buffs that Testament got, Dany is putting on a masterclass demonstration of how Kai can deal with Testament. Exactly. Let's go into our third game and see if Symphuukai can mount a comeback.
Round start situation here, both of them being very respectful, just walking backwards. Symphuukai is going to get the first blood, was also the first one to press a button. Dany hasn't pressed anything yet so far in this round, just been fully on the defensive. And the first button we press gets blown up by a counter hit. Goes right for the Terror Twins. Oh no! Missed time on the Arbiter's Sign. You don't want to give Dany any room to make a comeback, any life beating in that heart, but the blow up of the Stain State, the pop of it is going to be able to close out the round. Probably the most dominating round we've seen from Sim yet.
what they're going to need a lot more of if they want to keep their run in this top 8 alive. We'll spend the burst there, putting Dany at full screen. Arbiter sign will check. Now, a little more offense here. Stain State to keep the pressure on. Good movement from Dany, but we're slowly being pushed into the corner. There it is, right? Trying to use those normals, but the fireballs from Kai able to stop Symphuukai from running the offense. Finally, a Vapor thrust just to get the tension off. PRC throw. That was so gross and so late.
Oh, 5D. Set point now for Dany. So much of like Dany's offense and the cornerstone of setting up this pressure has been off of just sending those food ray arcs, and Symphuukai just has not been able to shut it down.
Yes, indeed. Far slash. Oh, it's 5K here from Symphuukai, able to get Stain State applied. Maza just going for these jumps, delaying the fall as well with the stun edge, using all of Kai's possible air actions to make it as hard as possible for Symphuukai to track them down. Succubus there, we swap sides. Here we go, Red Wild, so Symphuukai with a hint of pressure. Plus frames here, catches. Nothing for it yet.
Yeah, YRC. Wow, that sends him out so far. JS counter hit is going to connect. We spend the Wild Assault. Heavy stun edge. Yep, going to get that Oki.
Now we got the Stain State applied. PRC just to keep ourselves safe. Symphuukai not able to find the next hit. Dany slowly navigating through this. With the 2K to check the approach. This is big for Symphuukai. Walk back, looking for any sort of option. They're going to RC, trying to force the kill right here, right now, and they do get it! So Symphuukai on the board.
Finally getting on the board. Not going to be the first one to take a 3-0 here. Might be the first one to get a reverse 3-0 if Dany's not careful.
We're gonna have to see.
Duel 1.
Let's rock. Jumping into it again. Symphuukai has been consistently winning out in round start situations. Just we haven't been able to close out a lot of these games, unfortunately. So far, it looks like a new fire's been lit in them with this offense. 6H going to prevent the jump out there from Dany.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, Dany has been so hard to track down. Even if Symphuukai is able to get their offense going, Dany has been able to navigate through the neutral masterfully to avoid most of the opening potentials. That being said, not able to escape the corner this time, gets caught. Now you're in this next mix-up situation. YRC is spent. Run up throw, the classic after the YRC.
Oh, 6P whip punish. Another round there for Sim. Dany holding on to the burst smartly. Doesn't want to be a hero. You got to play a little bit further ahead.
Let's see just how far ahead we can get. Close slash. That will force out the burst from Dany. Does not want to take that combo starter when they need to make this comeback. Oh my gosh, this is massive. A heavy starter like that near the corner. Symphuukai, kiss your life bar goodbye.
We might be put in a dire situation here soon, Mangaka, unless Symphuukai can fight back. There's the teleport to escape from the corner. But we can't afford to take any trades, take any hits. This should be enough to close out the round, putting Dany here at set point.
Okay, Symphuukai, do or die for your tournament life here in this top 8. UMISHO in the chat, cracking me up actually. Symphuukai though, cracking the approach from Dany. Double overheads as well. The defense now going with it. Okay, we got a knockdown here. 2H for the vacuum effect. And throw into Red Roman cancel. Looking for that burst. We get the wall stick into the super. Is it enough? No, Kai living with a sliver and a prayer.
Let's get this to a game 5. There it is. Air Grave Reaper. Game 5. We're getting it.
Let's see. Seems like we're finally getting into the game 5 territories.
This is what we like to see. We like to see it go the distance, especially when it is high stakes, right? This is loser side of the bracket. There is money on the line. There could be even more money on the line if you go ahead and check out !Matcherino in the chat. Check out ways that you can contribute, whether it be through sponsor quests or direct contributions. Just had to squeeze that plug in there before we got into game 5.
Professional work. Bro, 2K to low profile the stun edge? That's pretty slick. Symphuukai busting out a couple of nice moves just to be sure that Dany doesn't get a little more meter on these blocks. Back throw incident as well. Symphuukai with the teleport, but a beautiful vapor thruster to relieve the pressure. Let's put you in the corner now. How you feel about that, Asta? Oh!
Shooting and takes your burst. Absolutely diabolical from Dany there. Not going to be able to get the kill yet, but it's not looking too good for Sim in this round. Hold up. This is what I would say.
We were just saying.
Things might not be looking too bad, actually, now.
Our knockdown, Grave Reaper. We got Stain State applied. We're going to run forward. But no! What happened? It looked like Symphuukai went for their throw, but Dany's came through. I'm not sure what happened in that situation, but you got an idea?
I think we weren't close enough. I think we whiffed our throw, and the whiff extended our hurt box so Dany could throw back.
That is incredibly unfortunate.
It had to be just like 1 pixel off.
Possibly so. Either way, though, Symphuukai once again at tournament life on the line. Dany trying to keep this offense going. I love the overwhelming cancel just to make sure that Dany wasn't thinking about any sort of aggressive air approach. There it is, the stun dipper into side swap. Symphuukai finds the moment to burst.
That unfortunately had to spend that burst. No, they definitely wanted this round. Sliding right underneath the unholy diver. Back up against the wall, up against the ropes. Udry arc for the plus frames. There's the wild assault. Oh my God, you are almost gone.
And can Dany find the next hit? They do whip 5K into a throw. That was disgusting, and Dany is able to stop the reverse sweep from Symphuukai and takes it 3-2 to advance.
Fun in chat. Goldlewis versus Happy Chaos indeed. Round start, immediate jump back, air dash JD from Cheryo.
And this is already going to be a bad start for Happy Chaos. Is what I would say. Lucien was so on point finding the mashes in their set against Eddventure. Seems to be demonstrating the same prowess here against Cheryo. Cup of the low behemoth typhoon has to spend the burst though, and this is a little bit of a heroic one, I might add.
I gotta say, Cheryo has gotten pretty good at the Happy Chaos matchup. Right? All Goldlewis needs is one opportunity to get in, and if we can bait the burst, it's basically over. Again, Happy Chaos with no reversals whatsoever to speak of, not even a meter reversal. Scooped from the skies, tossed to the ground, the anti-air secretary of absolute defense.
See, his defense is being questioned right now when Lucien's able to find a couple of gaps in it. He's gonna reset into a throw, bamboozling Cheryo, and myself included. Tap does, great block. But then we wiggled. Oh, big counter hit right here. We're launching Cheryo into the wall. He's gonna not spend the burst, just give up the round to Lucien. So he has full resources. Final round here.
Oh, anti-air 5B beating out JD.
And, you know, like Happy Chaos saw that 2P anti-air from Goldlewis and said, check this out. Look what I can do. Now, Thunderbird through, but we get a bullet click right there, so actually able to make the drone disappear. Trying to find our next hit, backing up. Lucien very close to danger, but doesn't matter. Finds the next hit, so going to be able to minimize that danger time. Pushing Cheryo all the way in the corner, which we just keep it. Wall slump? No, we're gonna break the wall.
All right, time to dash on in, close slash. Ooh, getting the whiff punish there, and a blue beat combo. You were gonna die either way, but that's just adding insult to injury. Lucien taking the first game.
All right, explosive start here for Lucien. Let's see if Cheryo has anything to sort of say about it. One aspect of the matchup is definitely a little bit harder these days, just that you can't really rely on the white Wild Assault to be your get out of jail free card, because on block you do lose your turn. You are able to get the hits with it though, so just a little less applicable here for helping Goldlewis skip the neutral. But still, if Goldlewis is able to get on in, he's able to run amok against Happy Chaos's weaker defenses. But even then, Lucien has been so good at finding the right gaps to press the button to suddenly force Cheryo to burst in order to maintain that aggression.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, one thing you have to think about Cheryo too is even when White Wall Assault was in its peak, he was never one to use it really liberally, right? He was always super conservative with it, only utilized it at really specific scenarios. So not too much has changed for him, right? He's still using it the same way that he did when it was incredibly strong.
Let's see, Lucien starting off strong, pushing Cheryo into the corner, trying to run this offense. Okay, we got a little bit of a shimmy right here. Not quite able to get anything through the wall, full combo. And now positive bonus for Lucien. Cheryo in a pretty bad spot until... Wait a moment.
Hold up, 5K, stepping on the toes. That's what you get for not wearing shoes. Just put your gun away.
And the throw, but still, this is Cheryo's knockdown now. Oh my gosh, that was a gross fake out with the YRC. Guess for game right here, you got caught at the ankles.
Yep, the 6K. I wonder if Cheryo was expecting just a command roll there.
All right, let's see. Going towards this corner as well. Lucien could break the wall with Deus Ex Machina, or just keep the corner situation as well. So that's my main question. Dangerous situation here, but Cheryo finds the proper match. We're running with the Behemoth Typhoons now. CRC into the full combo. Nice close out there as well. So Cheryo able to capitalize, taking us to round 3.
Very nice, very nice. Can we take us to a tied up 1-1? Nice backdash there from Cheryo. Still gets clipped by the second gunshot. And now Lucien starting to lean into that scapegoat.
Oh boy. Let's see. Again, the scapegoat's coming out. Danger time is being flirted with. But Lucien doesn't really have enough tension gauge to really warrant worrying about it. But look at this excellent backdash from Cheryo. We get a massive punish on that attempt to throw. Run up, more Behemoth by Typhoon pressure. This should be dead. Yes, we get it, and Cheryo is now on the board.
Love what we're seeing here there from Cheryo, tying things up 1-1. Going to be a competitive set. Again, these two are on their last life, trying to get into that top 4. Yeah, you don't want to be caught mashing on Goldlewis.
No, and I mean, again, even a player like Lucien who's been so good at putting the right button out at the right moment to interrupt offense should definitely be thinking twice, as no doubt Cheryo is noting that and is trying to pick the right follow-ups to frame trap just a little tighter.
Here we go, jumping into what could be the most important game of this set. 1-1 apiece.
Let's see. There this goes. Lucien starting off strong here in the corner. Cheryo not able to weather the storm, gets caught at the ankles. And there's that overhead mix-up as well. Deus Ex Machina should be enough to kill, even with Goldlewis' health
values. First still available here on Cheryo's side, able to get the mortal counter on the JD. Dash up, Behemoth Typhoon. Where are you jumping? Give me your health bar. Nice 5K press.
Wild so there it is, though, the call out that Cheryo needed. It's going to do it again, but that means it's no longer their turn. It's Lucien's now. Side swap out of the corner, backdash, but then the gun pulls up, says stop right here. The wall stick there. Lucien definitely going to cash out the Deus Ex Machina, reloading the bullets, getting the hard knockdown. Cheryo, can you survive?
You gotta watch out up against the wall. We have a 100-meter. YRC is gonna get blocked. And that's going to be another game here for Lucien, going up 2-1.
This is another tense situation as well. Cheryo started this winner side run top 8 run in winner side. That's the words. That's the order I'm trying to say them. It's been too long of a week for me, y'all. And now he's facing potential elimination here. He's not able to get this next game and the subsequent one onto Lucien.
We'll have to see. Can we take this to another game 5? I want to see a game 5. I want as much drive as we can possibly get tonight here for the first ever ParagOnline strive. White Wild Assault right off the bat at round start, looking like it's season 3 all over again.
Indeed, let's see. Running forward.
JD trying to get on in. Nice little delay on the 2K.
Okay, through the wall we go. And Cheryo off to a good start here. Needs this momentum to maintain. Is going to be able to build the burst first, I believe, unless Lucien is going to take the lion's share of the hits. But Cheryo cornered, has to deal with the scapegoat. Wow, what a press right there with the far slash. Able to now take their turn. Deflect shield from Lucien, spending that burst gauge just to get Cheryo off him. And so far, it's paying off as we're back to have the chaos neutral. So,
oh, JD trying to get on in again. Not going to go for the RC there to extend the pressure. Instead, goes for it this time. Overhead hits. Sets up the drone. Got to hold this 50-50. There's the low, and Cheryo does, in fact, take us to a game 5. Even more Guilty Gear strive.
Phenomenal stuff here. As we get deeper into the bracket, the players continue to level up, getting us closer and closer to full.
I'm full right now. I am full of all of these great matches that we have seen tonight. And this top 8 has been nothing but fire. Money on the line here. Again, we are so close, only $18 away from 300 exclamation point match arena. Check it out and see how you can contribute.
That's right, y'all. You still have plenty of opportunities here to support the players today. We are getting to the end of our bracket, slowly approaching. This is going to be the top 4 after this, so you will know exactly who is in the money. Let's see, Cheryo starting off really well here. Lucien, though, going to go for the run-up. But look at this massive damage from Cheryo. We got a big opportunity here with the Goldlewis. Lucien unable to escape the corner as Cheryo just keeps swinging the coffin over and over.
Oh, no! We got a jump instead of an OTG. Cheryo definitely wanted an OTG Behemoth Typhoon there to get the kill.
Let's see it.
And there it is, JD. The UMA coming through with the assist.
Here we go.
Oh, we just keep swinging. Oh. Oh, okay, there's no meter. If there was meter, you would have died. So instead, Cheryo goes for the reset. The sucker punch. Good start here for Lucien, but we have a pretty tall uphill battle to climb here. 2D, reload all those bullets. We have some more opportunities for Mix. 5D Mix is going to hit. Into the slump.
Slump indeed. We're able to tech the throw. Cheryo would love to defeat Lucien right here to advance to loser semis.
Scary.
But Lucien not quite giving it up just yet. Has positive moments. Wow, so with the RC, we set up the Thunderbird as well. Lucien baited completely on the YRC. Cheryo coming out of the smoke. I gotcha. To the UFO with you now. Just use copy. I know UMISHO's got the Ditto color. That's illegal.
Totsugeki.
Totsugeki!
Totsugeki!
Totsugeki! That's all we're gonna say now. Totsugeki!
All right. R slash swinging it. Okay, okay. Still swinging. Totsugeki coming out once again. It's sending it right back. We are dead even on life. But the Wild Assault gonna get the pickup. Burst at the last second. Still has an opportunity to take this. I mean, any stray hit will do it. PRC, 2S, chasing up to the skies. There's the air throw. OTG with the 5H.
Just like that, and all the madness, RedDitto's gonna take round 1. Let's see how this goes. It's just gonna be, can't believe that this is the timeline that we live in right now. This is amazing. Okay, punish there on the 3K. Dolphins will tag, however. Red Wild Soul from UMISHO is gonna get her in. RedDitto, though, the 3K of their own. Extend this combo, not able to get the full coast to coast. Cheryo on the turn it off.
Here's the RC. UMISHO not going to go down fighting. UK2D. Totsugeki's going to push you back towards the corner. Again, stuffing with that 5P just to make sure you can't think about trying to swing back. Not going to be able to get the kill here, but the wall break means positive bonus. UMISHO about to get that 50-meter real soon. RedDitto recognizing that, trying to shut it down before it can possibly happen. Can we shut down before the burst comes? We can't! And the air throw, no OTG! And the air throw right back! RedDitto hitting UMISHO with the...
We lost him. We lost him. The Totsugeki was so much. We lost King Jobber there. Just the feed got cut.
Too powerful.
Absolutely too powerful. This is just... Dolphin got the router. Yes, exactly. Absolutely, exactly. Twitch
Underwater. I'm in Florida.
All right, let's check out how this is going to go.
I love that we're getting a mirror match here. 3 Maze in top 8. This top 8 graphic is going to go hard.
Oh, this is going to go so absolutely
There's going to be
hard.
some posts on Twitter about this one.
Oh, my God.
All right, 6P. I like it. Utilizing Stun Dipper at home there, the McDonald's Stun Dipper.
All right, here comes Super as well. UMISHO going to get a hard knockdown. Everyone in chat is popping off for the May madness that we got going on. Oh, big opportunity for UMISHO, denying RedDitto the mash, but here it comes, RedDitto. Not quite getting the combos as well. Okay, this is... Guess the ELO. Is this 410 May gameplay or Grand Finals of Paragon featuring RedDitto and UMISHO? It's probably too mean of me. They both beat my butt, let's be honest, y'all.
Oh, absolutely. Me too. Oh, but not able to get a combo there off the Wild Assault. Really unfortunate still. UMISHO pushing RedDitto here towards the corner. Tries to go for the throw. Nice PRC. Course correcting into the 6P. Getting a lot of damage off of that as well. Meter well spent.
Well spent indeed.
RC and UMISHO. Perfect swinging on back. Gonna tie things up 1-1.
Okay, this is the May finals that we never knew we needed, y'all. Let's see if we can go the distance with this one as well. We were on a streak of 3-1s, then we transitioned to... Oh? Okay, RedDitto's had enough. Okay. RedDitto says, all right, I had my fun. I took my game. It's all tied up. But there is $282 in this pot. I would like my best shot at winning that today. And I can respect that.
Oh, and the shimmy. We dashed in deep for that one, too. RedDitto, he's going to be able to break the wall here with the Gamma Ray.
Here we go. Full combos and everything from UMISHO. RedDitto getting pushed into the corner here. Finds the 2K as well on that RPS situation after the block. Totsugeki going to send up into Super. Closing out UMISHO's life bar in the mid screen.
Ooh, overhead kiss comes out.
Let's see, pushing forward with Totsugeki. Burst him. Full pickup here as well. Oh, and we were able to bait the burst with that RC, catching UMISHO on the reflex. RedDitto now sending her through the wall. We got one more neutral scramble here. Okay, opportunity for UMISHO.
Definitely looks like the swap to Ramlethal was good for RedDitto so far, but UMISHO with the Totsugeki with punish into the RC. That's going to be a wall break into a round. And now we're at the tug of war. 1-1, one round apiece each.
Let's see, that was a good comeback from UMISHO. RedDitto with the red wow, so they'll get the full corner carry. Impressive stuff. Hard knockdown is not going to be available. So he did not build the super.
That Valentine hit from so far away.
Right? Oh, but look at this. The mash from UMISHO and the run up 2K. Going to catch RedDitto. Now we're going to try our own coast-to-coast combo. We read the super into Red Roman cancel. Now we have to deal with this pressure. UMISHO navigates it. Oh, this is big damage. But,
oh no, yeah. Just held down the 6H just a little too long, right? So we weren't able to get the combo out of it.
Yeah, but still, UMISHO finding these hits. RedDitto holding on to the burst into the last possible moment. It's anyone's game still, King.
Oh, big whiff! And the counter hit goes for the PRC so we can close the gap and get the kill. RedDitto now up 2-1 against UMISHO. So close to sitting in that grand finals winner's side seat.
Unreal situation right there. UMISHO was trying to bait that burst earlier on in the combo. RedDitto found the perfect moment to get it, and using the long-range normals of Ram as well as the specials, was able to catch UMISHO at a critical movement. Now we're in winner's final still. It's 2-1 for RedDitto. One more, and they'll secure themselves grand finals, a guaranteed second place, and UMISHO will drop down to losers, which will be fighting against the winner of Cheryo and Dany. Let's see how this plays out. Still trying to find the next opening. UMISHO locked up in this corner. RedDitto happy to crank the risk gauge, but UMISHO finds the mash.
Oh, nice pickup too, coast to coast. Oh, the beach ball hit right on the dome.
Right on the dome, indeed. Run up throw, RedDitto. Gonna go with the empty 2S. Oh my gosh, that caught UMISHO, and it's gonna be big damage, even with Maze Guts. Here we go. UMISHO actually able to press the offense. Tries to stabilize here. Loses the direction towards the corner, or intentionally sideswap to the other one. I'm not entirely sure, but funky stuff happening on the screen.
Either way, I like going for the forward toss. Oh my god. Doesn't matter what I like. Instead, that burst bait was a lot cleaner. RedDitto now sitting at set point, and not only that, going into this round with full burst while UMISHO is completely empty in the tank.
Dire situation for UMISHO as RedDitto gets the wall break. Is going to have positive bonus to play with.
All right, we're going to get the overhead kiss. Yeah, reset there in the corner. You don't want to break the wall for so little damage. Instead, make sure that RedDitto has nowhere to run. But RedDitto says, if I can't go back, I'm going to go forward and then loop it right back around.
Now we're going to get the jam normal in. RedDitto just has to complete the combo and does so. That is it. RedDitto opts out of the Ditto, goes back to the tried and true Ramlethal, and sends UMISHO down to the losers. Wait, am I about to see what they did with Sparking?
All right, round start here. Cheryo getting the first blood. You can already see Dany backing up, trying to send out some of these fireballs, trying to dictate the pace, but Cheryo wants none of that. Big boys are going to move in. Iho, that is an insane thing to say.
And here we go. DP there, actually, from Dany, finding the first opportunity to throw it out.
You don't know how bad I've wanted to use a line like that on commentary, but I'm trying to keep my career, you know what I'm saying? There's the 6K. 6H gets the throw.
Through the wall we go.
And the close slash gets the first round for Dany. Cheryo started off that very strong. But still, Dany able to make the comeback there. And what Dany is so impressive with, we've mentioned it time and time again, is the way that he can utilize Kai's Fireball game to kind of set up angles that you approach.
Yes, indeed. Now, oh, look at this. We catch the backdash as well with the close slash. Through the wall. Tons of damage here on Cheryo as well. Kai with that high damage potential. Will they trade here? This is actually good for Cheryo. We're going to get the Thunderbird down, run up with the offense. YRC at the good moment here for Dany. Oh, okay. Cheryo now out of burst. Trying to approach with these fireballs. Dany able to wait out Thunderbird's duration.
JD. I like it, the little walk back before we dash in with the 2K. Dany is right where Cheryo wants him. There's the RC, able to block the low, trying to FD out. Ends our turn there with the 6-8-4 Behemoth, and Dany ends Cheryo's life for it, up 1 game. Yeah, Dany looking really strong. Cheryo's been putting a lot of pressure on Dany, but Dany is doing so good with the FDs to push Cheryo out and also force Cheryo to spend the meter to get back in and run those mix-ups. Dany really clean with blocking everything.
Yes, and he finds the right moments as well to send out the Vapor Thruster just to stop Cheryo's offense and reset the situation. Cheryo's going to have to make the right read at some point. But look at this, amazing 6-speed from Dany, waiting for Cheryo to make the aerial approach. Plus on block, we go for the shimmy. Cheryo not biting. Trying to get the run up right here. Here we go, Dany. Starting things off. Able to push Cheryo to the corner. Both sides still holding on to burst. Maybe one of them will spend it right here. It's YRC first. Red Wild Soul trying to maintain the offense here. Dany not letting Cheryo out of this corner. Finally gets a hit.
Oh, it's been so brutal. There's the White Wild Assault, using it to great effect, blowing up the heavy stun edge.
And you see there right now, Cheryo trying to delay the offense a bit, looking for that Vapor Thrust. Just looping the offense as well. These are some tight inputs to go for on Dany's side when it comes to dealing with the guard crushes.
Dany has been blocking all of the highs and the lows from the Behemoth Typhoons, spending the Wild Assault here to try and close it out. We just need a wall break, and wall break is exactly what Dany gets, taking another round.
Unbelievable with that display, blocking not only all the Goldlewis mix-ups, but finding the perfect moment to DP out again. Controlling Goldlewis. Go ahead.
Yeah, controlling with that bar slash, right? Harassing over and over, preventing Cheryo from moving in. And that big body jump there from Goldlewis, not having a double jump, can make it a little difficult sometimes to get over that heavy stun edge.
Yeah, but even then, Cheryo finds an opportunity. The Thunderbird giving him this. And now Dany's defense starts to crack. We're going to be running up into this corner. Protect the throw. 2P into full combo right here. What everybody's going to cook with. Cheryo getting the 2K2D.
Nice pick up coast to coast. We're willing to spend all of the burst stage just to get that positive bonus. Oh, nice DP. Run up into the close slash 6H. No bite there from Cheryo, but is going to get caught by the far slash again. Oh, this hurt.
It does indeed. Dany just needs one more hit to get Cheryo down. And there it is again, the whiff 5K into the throw. So tricky from Dany. Pulling it out earlier takes a 2-0 lead on Cheryo.
It is most effective when it's going to kill, because it's like, how do you have the guts to go for wake up throw when if they just press a button, you're dead? You know what I mean? So it's like, no, I have to block here. I absolutely have to block. You see the 5K, you're like, oh man, I can't tell if this is going to be meaty, if I'm going to get blown up for pressing throw on wake up, or they're going to throw my ass. And it's worked out for Dany every single time that he's gone for it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see right here. Cheryo again going to spend the burst early as Dany wins the very first interaction. Now let's see if Cheryo's going to be able to do something with Dany in the corner, but Dany fights their way through, using the red wild assault to close the distance, still running this offense. Throw comes through. We're going to stabilize with the red Roman cancel to put Cheryo into the corner, possibly break the wall. That's what we decide to do. Good chunk of damage here from Dany off of a throw.
Oh, but here we go, setting up the drone. Again, another great block on the overhead. JD got the hit, but we weren't able to convert anything out of it. This is massive. This is massive. Too much block stun there for the throw to actually connect, but Dany sends the SDP. The Vapor Thrust, get off of me. Give me some breathing room. 100 meter here for Cheryo, but not going to get the chance to spend it. Dany sitting at set point.
Yes, indeed, Cheryo. Do you have it within you to make this comeback, Dany? Full burst here. Cheryo's about to get that half bar, so we have wide wild assault and deflect shield on a deck to use. Running forward now with the Behemoth Typhoons. Dany's in the vortex, but is more than comfortable here. Oh my god, Cheryo, what a snipe on the jump. We set up Thunderbird, keeping Dany locked down, trying to just maintain this pressure. Dany's gauge entirely spent on Flawless defensing, and now there's nothing left with it. And we're taking all this chip damage, Jobber.
Oh my god, we could just chip out. Oh, but we swing! Force Slash is going to hit with the counter hit. Dany exploding like a bat out of hell out of this corner, straight through the other wall. And just like that, Dany is in control once again. Positive bonus. Ooh, white wall assault hits. Able to block the cross-up attempt with the JH. Oh, that was so scary. What a trade. That would have actually killed. I don't think we had enough FD to block everything and survive, but the JD closes it out. Cheryo now trying to find an avenue to stay alive here.
All right, now let's see how this goes. Dany with the offense. Cheryo with the jump and actually able to get a throw punish with how they interact with the Fuder arc. The overhead's going to come through, but the backdash from Dany avoids the attempted immediate. And now we get a full corner combo. We're going to break the wall for positive bonus to regenerate some bursts, get our tension gauge increasing as well. Cheryo, how do you deal with this? Flawless defense and instant block. White Wild Assault's going to miss. Still have tension and burst. The tap dust, though, after the RC. Dany trying to push this combo as far as they can with the Vapor Thrust loop. That is it, Jobber! Cheryo eliminated 3-0 at loser semifinals.
An absolutely insane 3-0. And Cheryo was fighting for his life that entire time. Had so many great rounds, but just could not
through. So
I do not see a swap happening at all going against Dany's kind. So Dany is fresh, hot on the sticks after that win against Cheryo, but might get cooled down a little bit by that mortal counter on the 5H.
Amazing conversion here from UMISHO as well. From mid-screen into the corner with a single red Wild Assault. Okay, we're trying to low profile these. UMISHO representing the 3K. Dany finds a moment to burst. UMISHO doesn't bait it. And now Dany carry UMISHO to the corner, setting up the Vapor Thrust. Drops the combo, however. This was on an elaborate moves.
All right, backing up off of the Totsugeki, able to get the whiff punish immediately into the overhead kiss. That's because Dany wasn't able to mash out of the stun. Still, too much scaling thanks to that the super is not going to get a kill.
Now let's see here, UMISHO and Dany. Below here, and UMISHO does not want to give up this round. She will spend her burst, has full tension gauge, and that is why she had the resource advantage. Dany had no tension gauge to play with RC, so if UMISHO was able to make an aggressive play, she had two ways of covering herself and was able to catch Dany out. Amazing calculations from UMISHO, able to make the hero play for a win.
Yeah, he was caught kind of with his pants down there, stuck in the backdash frames, right? Nothing you could do. It was checkmate. Dany now looking forward, unfazed by the last round, squeezing out so much damage with that heavy stun edge. Good God.
Good God, indeed. And Dany, though, finding a huge hit, should be able to close this out simply against UMISHO. The close slash is enough to get the kill. Back to full screen, trying to find the next opportunity to close the gap. JS on UMISHO. Now Dany's going to run some offense, multiple overheads. We're dealing with the plus frames. Dany is a wall that UMISHO cannot find her way around just yet.
And right now, that wall is fighting back.
Nah! That JS side swap, man! Excellent 6B there from Dany, using the Roman cancel to keep the throw whiff safe. And Dany will take game 1 against UMISHO.
Oh, man. All right, deep breaths here. Dany definitely showing that, you know, coming hot off of a 3-0 against Cheryo, that's going to prove to be really strong momentum. UMISHO's had to cool off just a little bit here, so curious how that's actually going to factor into this match.
We will indeed have to see. Pretty exciting stuff overall to be checking out. Oh, wait, did I see? Oh. At last one, we gave up hope, Jobber. UMISHO says, enough, May, I'm done.
Yep, the gun is out. UMISHO going back to the old her.
It's time to go back to the old me. Puts on the EVO championship, like, medal and trophy.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is EVO champion UMISHO that you're facing now. But look at that wrist gauge. The beer bar is flashing.
My lord, and oh my god, Dany smells it! Catches UMISHO masterfully at the perfect moment with the baits.
I'm gonna be sick after that one.
No, I am ill. I am ill. I've seen that move. I've seen some of the changes in Dragon Ball on the side. It's gonna be a crazy patch. It's a crazy closing out to the round for Dany. Pretty rudimentary, actually, with a simple combo. Let's see if UMISHO can kind of get rid of, like, the Mei muscle memory that could be affecting her, or at least, like, the Mei thought process, right? You have to make the adjustment, but UMISHO already cooking with Happy Chaos now, forcing the burst from Dany.
Yeah, you know, Mangaka, before this match started, I saw the King Gohan loops.
Oh, wait, he's good. What loops? Hold up. I'm talking, like, I saw Spark. In Spark, every character can special cancel now. Like, you DP into command throw. Like, what? Be a crazy patch.
I retweeted it. You can go find it on my Twitter.
Hell yeah, okay, I'm gonna check that one out. I've been labbing some of the other criminals. Krillin got Krillin's criminal move unchanged. Nappa's criminal move unchanged. Cell's move though.
On screen right now here though in Happy Chaos. And Dany trying to put them in the slammer. That's 2-0 right now for Dany, able to take down Happy Chaos. Here's the question. Do we go to the third character in the well? Do we bring out Soul Bad Guy?
That is the question here. The Happy Chaos, outside of a couple of hits, really didn't get too much momentum for UMISHO here. She could just be saying, all right, I just need one more game to dial on in. That was just it. And saying, bring out the Axel. UMISHO.
Well, you got to be careful. One more game is all you might have left. Let's see what the decision is going to be. UMISHO's thinking about it. It's going to be Happy Chaos sticking it out.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, let's see. UMISHO trying to field these two S's. Gets an aerial bullet hit. Dany going to go through the wall. No concentration for UMISHO. So have to play this a little conservatively until she gets it back. Finds it. One bullet left in the chamber. Oh, good trade for her. And look at this. She is just running Dany down, trying to maintain this offense. PRC into the empty low. Refill up to 4 bullets as well. We got the Chaos offense, but Dany has that defense, yo. Until... UMISHO here, I think a stronger representation of the Happy Chaos character that she is a master of in this particular game. Nah.
Yeah, pistol whip. Gotta hit its mark.
Checking with the 2P again. Amazing match. Oh, but Dany? Okay, now we got some turn to play with Kai. And I like this. UMISHO jumping forward, baiting the approach from Dany, then just fades back, avoiding the situation. But Dany with these Kai normals, able to contest this middle ground. UMISHO now trying to find the next opportunity. Ooh. What a back throw to catch.
Yeah, really clean. Able to get the pistol whip here. Deus Ex Machina to send through the wall. Gonna get those bullets back. Resources that we desperately need to win this round. All right, YRC tries to go for a little bit of a shimmy there, but UMISHO doesn't bite. Always so patient. Oh, you're dead.
Oh my gosh. Big explosion here. No! Not quite yet. UMISHO has one more opportunity.
Yeah, we didn't have super. If super was available, it absolutely would have killed. But now Dany has to figure out a way to just get one touch here.
UMISHO's gonna get this next touch.
This is
Neutral
scary.
situation. Very scary. Blue RC,
RC,
UMISHO
2P.
runs into it!
Below the belt. Nasty work from Dany. Now sitting at set point. All right, nice little conversion there from UMISHO. Gonna get the wall break, positive bonus on deck. UMISHO right now in a very comfortable place, and actually, nope, not gonna be able to close this out even with the Deus Ex, I don't believe. Too much scaling on this confirm. Coming right on in, YRC comes out from Dany. 6H, this could be what we need, but too far away from the corner, obviously, to get really any strong conversion. But has UMISHO up against the wall? If we can bait this burst, that might actually be it. Avoiding the bullets like he's Neo, but he's got to watch out for a throw. It's 6P on the PRC. UMISHO gets a point on the board.
All right, UMISHO's starting to mount the comeback potentially. It just took a game to get the Happy Chaos to wake up, and now is able to start gunning down Dany. But can't she keep up this momentum, or is Dany going to be able to stop this at some point and advance on into grand finals, where RedDitto awaits? We're going to have to see. And only 45 minutes left in the giveaway, chat. If you want to win yourself some briskets,
Duel 1.
go check out that exclusive swag that's up there.
5K 6H. Heavy stun edge. Nice rising JP from Dany. That heavy stun edge from that distance always gives a lot of people a false sense of security that they can escape, right? But if you don't react fast enough, Dany's going to recover in time.
All right, run up, get the throw. Dany, once again, threatening set point here against UMISHO. Let's see if our former EVO champion is going to be able to do anything about the situation. The far slash though from Dany leads to a full conversion with the red wild assault.
Happy Chaos sounding so bored about what's happening. Oh, nice challenge with the 2P. UMISHO always so clutch. Here comes the Deus Ex Machina. Are we close enough to the wall? Yes, we are. Positive bonus on the way. UMISHO is back in the game.
Yes, but Dany's still able to find momentum here, has full tension gauge, and so brave not to even spend it there on a whiff stun dipper, somehow knowing UMISHO wasn't going to bite.
Deus Ex again. Yeah, we want that knockdown scenario. She's gonna get it, and she could run one more mix-up to close out this round. Okay, just going for a quick confirm. Figured that the burst was gonna come out. Oh, yep, shutting down burst option. So smart there from UMISHO. You were so low on life that it's actually not crazy for Dany to burst in that scenario. So UMISHO took that decision away from Dany.
Take a look here next. UMISHO still on the path of the reverse sweep. Pushing Dany towards the corner. The low catches. Dany guessing incorrectly, but that's the nature of fighting games. Deus Ex Machina fully reloading the gun, getting the hard knockdown as well. UMISHO potentially here to take us to game 5, but Dany full burst and half a gauge of tension. Nah, okay. Blue RC yet again. Just to reload bullets. UMISHO gets the throw. Trying to find the next hit here. Gold burst from Dany. This could be a monumental opportunity. We go for the shimmy. UMISHO doesn't bite.
Here comes the throw. That's 100 meter now here on Dany's side. But still, UMISHO has a lot of...
Oh my god, no!
Burst is baited! That's gonna be it! You got 100 or 50 meter ride the lightning all the way to grand finals.
I am in shock that after being so patient against the shimmies that UMISHO cracked at that counter hit moment. Reflex. You want to go support Dany? Donate to that match arena. Raise it up because your boy is in the money and wants to be paid.
Dany has to win 2 sets here. That's going to be difficult with how RedDitto has been playing tonight. So incredibly clean.
What a dash, though, by Dany, able to catch with the 2P check. We're going to, oh no, disaster strikes. A back throw comes through as Dany not quite tight enough on the offense.
Now remember, the last time these two played was in winners semifinals of top 8. RedDitto won that set 3-1. So let's see what Dany has learned. RedDitto has been cooling off, and Dany has been in the hot seat and is currently hot on the sticks as well.
Able to get the wall stick here. Not going to have the kill just yet, but has positive bonus, and anything will do. RedDitto now touch is all Dany needs to find, but RedDitto on the offense now. Full conversion off of the Red Roman cancel. Not gonna be enough to kill. That's why they just reset in the corner. YRC not quite baited. And RedDitto has to FD everything unless chip kill comes into play. Stun Dipper. Punish. No! He just had 6P. There was no cancel after it. You hate to see it, but RedDitto on the third starts off. Catches Dany and forces the burst, and now we're playing some nooch.
Trying to fish for those 6Ps. Nice IAD back. JS. Oh, nice DP through the sword toss attempt. Dany opening that third eye, that Sharingan. Oh my god, this routing.
I'm now picturing Tien with the Sharingan, and I'm in absolute petrification. That is nasty. Dany on the defense, though. 2 Roman cancels for Ditto. Immediate overhead into the low. Dany with the block on the empty low, though, on the knockdown, but the sword pop will catch. RedDitto has the kill here. No supers needed, just a 5P. Final round here of game 1 of Grands.
This is definitely going to be the start here, the appetizer. Gonna give us a taste for what's coming next. Dany has burst available here. Question is, how are we gonna spend it? Yeah, I like it. Spending the RC immediately, right, to try and bait out the burst. And bait out the burst we do! Windshield wipers through the wall.
All right, and here we go. RedDitto now with the next hit. Gonna get things started as Dany stuck to the wall. Here comes the knockdown. Stun Dipper, there's the PRC, and RedDitto chooses to jump, right?
Oh, but the 6P, people's elbow. Eats a meaty wake up heavy stun edge. That, I mean, just eats a heavy stun edge on wake up, I should say. That's absolutely wild. What were we trying to press?
Could not tell you for the life of me, but RedDitto is the victor of our first game. That is exactly what I can tell you. Now let's see how things are going to progress from here. Both sides are having amazing plays so far. It's been RedDitto that has had just a couple of extra layers of mix-ups, and Dany's defense has been so incredibly hard to deal with at times across all of the competitors tonight. I think RedDitto's been able to pull just a little deeper into the bag of tricks to catch Dany unawares. And y'all, we're only 3 followers away from 3,200 followers on the Paragon FGC Twitch. So please, if you're enjoying the content here, you want to see more tournaments hosted by Paragon FGC, hit that follow button, support the Paragon FGC, and Khalil. Greatly appreciate it. Also consider subbing. It is September to get your discounts in for this amazing channel for fighting games.
25% off. Oh, flipping out of the corner. I like that. Not really going for anything aggressive, just utilizing it to reposition. Unfortunately, though, Dany gonna catch you anyway, closing out the round.
Good start here so far for Dany. RedDitto, though, still full burst. We'll probably be trying to spend it very early on and aggressively unless we get a hit like this. It's going to be the wall for you, Dany. Positive bonus for RedDitto.
Immediately with // into 6P, it's almost as, you know, it's almost the same as 2DRC. Kai players are going to be doing it all the time, just like Leo players will. Here we go, stun edge, stun dipper, RC, squeezing out a ton of damage. There's the wall break on top of it.
All right, Dany blow for blow here, catches with the 2P, no big conversion. Massive pickup though for RedDitto. This is going to be an unscaled combo. But can we get the kill on Kai? No, we don't. We go for the mix-up. It's a safe jump, I believe. Dany, though, full burst, spends it even earlier. Does not want to have a repeat of the throw. Speaking of, RedDitto gets shimmied.
Yeah,
Dany
RedDitto was
answers back.
already committed to the throw one way or another, mangaka.
Oh my gosh, that's at one point it's like, oh yeah, that's what I should have done to the ride the lightning, and then he's like, nah, too late. It's my timeline now. Get out of here. Dear Lord. Send the match arena. I will post it for you real quick, puppy girl. FPS. I got you. All the codes are claimed. $1 billion to Kyle. Yeah. Y'all are cracking me up. I love this. It's good to see thriving community in support of one of their favorite players. All right, let's see. Nah, we'll pick up like that. That's how you build RedDitto. I see you. Cook them. Oh, okay. A little bit of an awkward drop there, but RedDitto will find the next hit. Dany just hold block as well.
EP. R slash hits its mark. 2H gets the pickup into the ride. The lighting, this should be able to get the wall break 100%.
Good routing there from Dany to get the most efficient hard knockdown they could. Vapor Thrust comes out again. That's the name of that move. And RedDitto actually tried to reversal as well. I'm pretty sure it was an attempt at a more Bow input, but he didn't quite get it. So unfortunate circumstance, but we're going to go immediately.
Can't believe we spent the burst and ended up coming out on top with the OTG. RedDitto ready for any scenario.
Let's see here, full conversion, RedDitto. Pushing Dany closer and closer to the corner, and Dany's getting caught by some of these lows quite often. Another DP comes through. You have to imagine that Dany could be trying to jump out of this pressure or trying to insert a DP input and getting caught when no longer holding down back. Plus unlock.
The blink FDs from RedDitto have been so strong as well, right? Forcing Dany to have to dash in to try and close the gap, and that's giving up more of your turns.
All right, and just like that, RedDitto answers back. Puppy Girl FPS with a $10 contribution to the match arena. Thank you so much. We are $8, well, $7.50 away from $300. Jack, can we get a nice round number here? Anyone want to bring us up to $300 in the match arena for a nice, even payout for the players? None of this pennies and extra little dollar stuff here. Puppy Girl, fine. Oh, man. Y'all going to make her do it? It's crazy. That is crazy. I work for the minimum wage.
That's crazy. I understand, though. Thank you all for the support anyway here. We might be in the last game of the tournament. RedDitto just needs like one more to close it all out.
Burst gonna be spent on the jump. Yep. Dany with full burst here. Oh, this is big. Imagine the burst might come out somewhere, but there it is.
Ooh, able to get the swords back just in time here with that conversion as well. And now Dany gotta watch himself. Throws out the forward slash. It's gonna hit. RedDitto tried to run in just a little too deep. Was probably looking for a throw.
Now here we go. Oh, big opportunity right here. RedDitto is gonna get the next super.
That's gonna be able to kill. And we're spending the meter anyway just to make sure. Tournament point for RedDitto.
Dany, you've had an incredible run so far. Are you able to do it? Puppy Girl FPS has sent you an extra $7.50 to make the match arena an even 300. Thank you so much, Puppy Girl.
That's what we love to see, the support from the community. But can the community give Dany his support? He needs it here on his last leg, but is looking strong. Always the fighter.
Big far slash hit here. Dany does not want to spend the burst as RedDitto gets a slick side swap.
This is big. RedDitto wants to take the burst. Wants to force Dany to burst here. If we can get that, that's a win in this round.
Well, we're trying to find every last opportunity. We're going to PRC for maximum safety, and RedDitto gets caught by the stun edge. So Dany not out of this one yet. Potential final round here.
And Dany able to conserve the burst as well. Early burst up from RedDitto. That's a momentum one. They want to close it out now. Heart of Fan with $100 into the match arena, putting this at 400.
That is what I like to see. Let's keep that momentum going, y'all. All this cash, we can call it a spirit bomb for Dany, because the bigger this pot grows, so too does his strength. RedDitto goes through the wall.
And the 2S. Heart of Sand coming through saying 4 is an even number. So true.
So true.
So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. My God, game 5, Dany coasting in. Probably not even aware of these donations. But
No,
imagine if he was. He's like, here, like,
Maza.
hold up now. There's how much in that pot? He just leans forward. That would be legendary. Let's see if Dany is able to force the grand finals bracket reset and keep me here just a little longer. I worked way too long. And we met the follower goal as well today, 3,200. Thank you all so much for supporting the Paragon FGC. RedDitto on the hunt for Dany's life bar, but Dany's got something to say.
All right, close flash. Nice with the IBFD. Getting a clean punish on it as well. Dany tried to go for the wall assault, but the IBFD pushes out so far that it whiffed. A huge win for RedDitto. And a huge round right now if we can close this out. No burst to save Dany, at least before we get sent through the wall here.
Now let's see. Oh, huge DP from Dany. Once again, finding the perfect moment. PRC throw. Very end of the stun edge.
Oh, backdash there on the direct Claire attempt, but stun edge coming through again. Excuse me, stun dipper, scum dipper.
You and I are both getting all the names wrong right now.
I know, it's all, they all start with S.
They all start with stun, or scrum,
Scum.
or scum, or whatever. Look at this, Dany. Again, on his last leg, his potential final round, catching RedDitto with all the frame traps. Sacred Edge for the hard knockdown wall break.
And the shock state, there's the plus frames on the food tray arc. 6K trying to keep you honest, but dash up 5H, mortal counter. RedDitto going for the knockdown there mid-screen. Sends the sword, but the PRC backwards to make sure that we can survive and get the block. Still, lockdown in the corner. Has burst available. Again, RedDitto wants to get the burst out of Dany. That is a win in this round, even if we can't close out the tournament. Mortal Ponto is blocked! Reset point and tournament point.
It could not get any more dramatic than this, y'all. Dany with the corner positioning. RedDitto trying to get the dash blocks, forces Dany back.
Dany is locking in right now.
Red Wild sold whiffs, but 6P again. You want to whiff punish? Whiff punish this. Oh, but he drops the Vapor Thruster. RedDitto not ready for punish, but still able to find the next hit.
Oh yeah, gets the reset there as two. American reset from RedDitto. Gonna be able to get the wall break and the positive bonus. We're gonna go for the super. We want the hard knockdown. It's very important, especially with the amount of damage that BadBoyRay does on the wall.
Gonna get the jump in here as well. FD to push him back. Stun Dipper from so far away. Dany looking for the burst, but the Mortal Battle reversal ends the run. RedDitto is your ParagOnline champion for Guilty Gear Strive.